What's up with y'all? This is not just anime. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm here. To my left is the misogynist, homophobic trash E-Man.
What up, y'all? What it do?
Saddle Ward is to my right.
Hey, right hand man, 50 grand.
So this right here is, first of all, it's Jimin's birthday today.
Hey!
Happy birthday, Jimin! You know, go celebrate. This is an introduction to who Park Jimin is, right? So you have questions about him, I have questions about him. If you have questions about him, by the end of this video, we should know who my baby daddy is, and y'all will know who Park Jimin is.
Happy birthday to one of the hardest men in music business right now, man.
Facts, man. Hardcore with his vocal range, his talent, his inner soul,
Delivery,
and
swag,
his beauty.
It's swag.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
All right, man. So this is it. Stage name Jimin. Real name Park Jimin. Born October 13th, 1995. I was 10 years old. And you were what, 30?
Freak
That's
you.
crazy. Oh, he's from Busan, like Train to Busan.
Mm.
That was a good movie, Train to Busan. So he was over there with the vampires, the zombies and shit, serving it up. He's the lead vocalist and main dancer of BTS. Let go, baby.
Role in the group, lead vocals, and the main dancer. Jimin's dance route starts at the Just Dance Academy in Busan, where he excelled in hip-hop, freestyling, popping, and isolation.
Oh, shoot, that's him with black
A
hair?
local name
That's
for
him,
himself
bro.
by
I don't
joining
even
many street
recognize
dance
him.
battles as well as winning multiple talent competitions. At one point, when Jimin's parents couldn't afford the tuition fee, the school let him take classes for free so they wouldn't lose a talent like him.
That's him.
Jimin also excelled in school. He was
you
a part
turn
of
it down on my
robotics
ears?
building
Oh,
club,
it's right here.
football club,
I gotta find. Is that yours?
Yeah.
That's yours?
Yeah, perfect.
That's solid.
야 나이스 패스 정확하다 형은 다
Let
하잖아
me hear.
He was a part of a book club, was excellent at track, and a part of billiards club. On top of that, he was a part of the student council from elementary to high school. That's 9 years of switching between class president and class vice president. Jimin also, all throughout his schooling, was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores, especially in math. He was even called the god of math and would cover for his math teacher. He was also good at life science, arts, and physical education.
Yo,
because
man,
of all
So
I know
he's
the
smart.
haters that in his class is still hating to this day. Like, oh my
I
goodness.
mean, bro, when you
Like,
get
how
labeled
you-
as the god of math, bro, it's like you beyond up there. Like that's
Like how you good at math and you look good. Usually those don't go hand in hand.
And you play sports.
He was good. Yeah, he was good. He also
Yeah, he was ran some track.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looked like he was
Robotics. He was good in robotics. He was good
Yeah.
in science. They just said too.
Yeah, that's what it looks
all
like.
of this, Jimin was already quite popular amongst his peers. One of his old classmates has said that at the high school retreat, girls went crazy after he danced to the song Melodic by TVXQ, taking off his glasses and even showing off his abs. What's wholesome is that the main vocalist of the group said that he likes Jimin. Jimin was admitted into the Busan High School of Arts as a valedictorian.
That's Jimin? He looks different.
So he been training. He look way. Oh shoot, he got plastic surgery, Jody.
I told you that, boy.
That's what you
Something is different. Something is different.
Look at that
my
wide
brother.
nose.
Something is. He is not looking the same.
No.
And would cover for his class, achieving in class vice
look the
president.
same there,
Jimin
though.
also, all throughout his schooling, was on top of his class, achieving perfect scores, especially in
He looked like that to me.
Yeah, he looked the same.
He's
You a
still
hater,
goat.
my
I ain't no
nigga.
hater. He looked different. I'm no hater.
You know, sometimes after they hit puberty, they start to, develop and shit. He gets into his natural beauty and shit.
He
What's
was
wholesome is that the main vocal Victorian jazz, Korean dance, ballet. Jimin was even called the rising star of Busan.
Oh, fuck, he shredded. God dang, look at them freaking inner thigh muscles. You know how hard it is to get those?
What's that thing Suzanne Summer got where she be like this? The ab bust? What is
Yeah.
it called? The squat? Well, I don't know what it's called.
Chicken wing. You know how hard it is to get those inner thigh muscles like that? Look at that shit.
It just let you know, like in other countries,
He's
really,
ripped.
they really keep they self fit and working out, bro.
Dang. Fuck. Hey, my nigga, I'm clapping.
What the fuck?
I'm just playing.
굉장히 잘했다고 들었어요.
그 수석 아니야? 수석이었어.
그래 부산 예고 수석이야.
수석이잖아.
Thigh master.
그 참고로
우리 지민이는 수업 중간에 선생님 이 동사 할 때는 어떻게 해요? 저 동사는 어떻게 해요? 물어보면서 이 동사를 할 때는 어떤 근육을 붙는다, 어떻게 된단다 그러면 그 다음날 와서 선생님 저 이 동사를 많이 해서 이렇게 근육이 되게 예쁘게 생겼어요 라고 보통까지 저한테 확인시켜 주셨습니다.
He also had the time to train in various forms of martial arts, such as Taekwondo, in which he has a black belt, Hapkido, and Kendo.
He ready. He ready.
This whole video is made by
He's
AI,
ready.
my nigga.
He
You think
is
so?
ready.
Look how it's spelled. Yeah, this is an AI voice. It's not a real person, my nigga. Taekwondo. Like, this shit is AI
Why
as
couldn't
shit.
they just hire somebody to talk over it? I done did it
Because
for
it's so
$40.
easy. YouTube is becoming so easy with these. Just show some shit on screen and write a script. Someone wrote a script and had the AI voice just say it, and then he just adds pictures to it to make it a video.
I just hope all of this is true, man.
I'm sure all of it is true,
Okay.
but it just shows like whoever made this video just put some shit together using AI, my nigga. Like,
Give me a
it's
friend
not that much.
$400.
Like, why can't you like put more effort into the shit? Like, I don't respect AI videos, my nigga. Like, a lot of people on YouTube are making a lot of money off AI shit, and they're messing it. AI
is supposed to be the way of the future. It's supposed to be the
AI is
way of the
affecting a
future.
lot of other creators, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of them, but I still could feel for him though. You know what I'm saying?
Kendo for 8 years.
This is dope because it kind of just shows like the when he dances with the kicks and stuff like that, the martial arts that he the moves that he does that puts in everything all together. That's dope that he learned those type of techniques. They said Kwaitan.
So they were saying in the reaction they didn't like how they don't like how you're homophobic. You call him pretty. I'm trying to tell y'all he's coming a long way because he wouldn't even acknowledge baby daddy as sexy, but now he's saying that he looks feminine. He looks like a woman, and y'all take that as disrespect, but that's really him growing. That means he's at the point where he's willing to admit that he's an attractive human being.
He's a handsome
So that's
man.
good.
Thank you.
That's good. That's good. You see what's up.
Life is about growth,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
even though I'm only 5'5".
Oh, that's
앞으로
tight, bro.
내려치기 하루에 1,500번.
That's him?
Many times per day.
응.
뻥치지 마.
I'm like,
체력 훈련.
그럼 검사하지 왜 여기 있냐?
엄마한테 그랬죠. 엄마 저는 세계 최고의 검투사가 되는 게 꿈이에요.
검투가.
우와!
He was also the first and only freshman offered a scholarship to study martial arts more extensively abroad in China.
Wow.
oh, that double kick.
Unknown fact to a lot of BTS fans would be that Jimin, just like RM, also enjoys artwork and visits to art exhibitions and museums. Jimin also knows how to play the piano, is learning how to
Tight.
play the guitar, loves to read and write poems.
That let you know that writing.
Since
that
Jimin
music,
was a
that
smart
writing,
kid, his dad wanted Jimin to become a prosecutor. In an interview with Busan Art School magazine, Jimin's dad has also said that he felt like he was losing a genius when Jimin expressed wanting to be a public dancer rather than a pure dancer. He also was worried, because success is not always guaranteed in this type of work. In the same interview, he stated, in middle school, there was a time where Jimin had to write about his future. In his paper, he wrote that he wanted to go to Busan Arts High School and learn dance and use that background and combine it with music to become a singer or a celebrity.
You hear how
His
he
paper
sounds?
was very
The
detailed,
voice?
and I think this was the start of his dream to become an idol. Jimin has said that
See how it's just running
No,
over
no.
itself. Sound automatic. Doesn't pause when it's supposed
Start
to pause.
parts that should-
Doesn't emphasize words. It's a
Parts that
straight.
should be important.
It's an algorithm. They'll never hit the parts that should be important at all.
when he
Can we find
expressed
another?
wanting to dance and make music, his dad agreed straight away and even took him to every audition. In a recent interview, the director of the Just Dance Academy mentioned Jimin's father didn't force his children to do things. When Jimin was practicing until 2 or 3 in the morning, he would wait in the car parked outside. When there were events
right.
held in clubs, he would always come, even though other parents didn't. In the same exclusive one-time interview, the dance director said, I first met Jimin when he was in his first year of junior high school. I taught popping classes which Jimin's school used to attend for their extracurricular activity. Whether I taught him how to
And a lot,
This is what I'm saying, man. How come black people can't go to popping class for extracurricular activity, man? They don't even teach it at public school, man. That would be great.
That's
if I
a-
could get a credit, you know how many people
Yeah.
would not get left back if they got to dance in school for a credit, a grade.
Yeah.
Like when we were in high school, they were mostly doing that outside. Like they were doing it in the school, but they didn't do it as a curriculum, though. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
then-
that would have been even like I agree with you said. That would have been even dope because a lot of people would have went to college. A lot of people would have got
All them people y'all be
opportunities.
talking about doing the clown, like the crunk dancing and all that kind of.
Yeah.
You can't let niggas go to college because they know how to dance, bro. No. You
Why
get-
they making a living?
No.
My friend just went on tour with Pink.
That's
Like,
why it's extra curriculum.
School is supposed to be able to prepare you to make money in the future in life,
That's true.
right?
I agree
So
with
if
that.
you can make money at dance, it's really no different than plumbing.
because
I
dance
thought
is
that-
art. It's an art as well, you know, and to dance and to do learn all those skills. That's really deep to go by. Not everybody can learn that. Not everybody can do that.
This is what I'm
So-
saying, Jody. This is what I'm saying. If you want to go to dance class, right? Your parents got to have extra money,
Yeah.
drive you someplace in
Yeah.
Culver City,
Yeah.
and pay $400 or $500 so somebody could teach you to dance.
Because it's a hobby more than a core curriculum activity. It's not like math and science.
But with the track record of black people, it's so many of us that are dancing in videos.
Yeah.
If they gave you a grade on it,
It's like an elective. It's like when you take art. That counts as credit, but there's only so much that art could count towards your GPA and you getting into college. Why would you put
but the
dance
college
as like...
have dance schools too, though. They have performances and all
No, you
that.
can't.
They
You
sell
ain't.
tickets.
You shouldn't be getting into no USC and UCLA on a dancing scholarship. What are you gonna major in? Dance.
People get in on violin. What's the difference? What they gonna major in the violin?
What they gonna major in violin? That's a good question.
They go to.
They go to.
play in
They
orchestra,
should go. They go to.
Philharmonic.
They go to music colleges like Juilliard and shit.
Right.
Well,
but-
they get accepted to Juilliard. You know, some of them get accepted
Yes,
to
if-
those colleges.
Then you go to a dance college. You can't let. And I'm not trying to sound like a douche, my nigga, but we're gonna be, if we start letting in just people who know how to dance and our math and science and technology, we gonna get dumb, my nigga.
We been dumb though, Jody.
Nah, we're not dumb, bro.
How is it-
We're
how-
not dumb. The
how
rest
is-
of the world is, a lot of the rest of the world are doing better than us, but we're still leading the world in a lot of certain things.
How is it in other countries? They can learn.
When
that.
COVID hit, what happened, nigga? Who had the virus? Who had the vaccines?
Cuba.
Nigga, it was United Kingdom and America.
No, it was Cuba
Pfizer.
first.
Pfizer.
And our news, we only watched
Cuba.
Cuba had the vaccine first.
By what? World Health Organization acknowledged Cuba as having a working vaccine that was tested? No.
You know why?
They had some shit made in the lab.
Because United States is like, yo, we don't F with y'all, so nobody.
The
anybody-
United
you effing with-
Nations.
It's like a gang. If you effing with
No.
Cuba, you're not effing with me.
No, the
Cuba
United
is not part of
Nations.
the World
The
Organization.
United Nations was behind that. Cuba is a part of the United Nations, is it not?
The World Health Organization, you said WHO.
I said United Nations.
No,
the
you
United
said World
Nations,
Health
the
Organization.
whole world. I said the whole world was looking for a cure. If the United Nations found a country in Cuba that found a viable cure that was backed by science, that it works, why would we not go for it? I don't think that's propaganda made up, bro. Why would you think that Cuba, a third world country, could create a vaccine that first-rate Harvard graduates from America and the UK couldn't do?
Because America's hype machine wants you to think that Cuba is a third world country. It's only one world. There's not two
Have you
worlds.
seen Cuba?
There's not three worlds.
You see what it looks like? People are dying in poverty out there. They're leaving on boats, risking their lives to get out of
America
there.
will not let anybody do business with Cuba that won't do business with us.
Yes, that's
right.
that's
you
part
F
of.
with them, you
yeah.
don't F with us. Why?
Yeah.
Because they want to be independent.
What's that got to do with Castro and his family treating his people like shit and making them be
It
impoverished?
has nothing to do with their level of education, though.
Yeah, it kind of does, bro. Look, their prison systems are overran. The freaking drugs and famine is run amok. People are starving. Why are people risking their lives to get out of Cuba if it's so great? That's all I'm saying. It's just simple questions.
Why are people getting high every day here if it's so great?
People getting high here is
Because
on
they don't
them.
want to live in reality here.
I'm not blame. You don't blame the country for why these niggas are getting high. The music industry is a lot involved, and social media is the reason why a lot of these niggas getting high. You know what I'm saying? The freaking gender roles being mixed up. There's a lot of reasons why niggas are getting high, but that's not the country's fault.
Why are we selling drugs legally now? When people broke, they sell drugs, right?
Yeah.
So America went broke, and they legalized weed so they can make money back off the people.
Yeah,
And they legalized gambling.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, back to Jimin.
Yeah.
Back to Jimin.
To do a waiver.
But I agree.
What were we talking about?
We
though?
we
oh yeah, about dance.
class. Yeah,
How dance.
I feel like this. Debbie, okay, we know about Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen back in the day used to have classes where she used to have her students come, and a lot of her students end up getting scholarships to go to
dancing colleges,
school.
dancing places,
but
higher.
But if they had it in high school or junior high, because they did have classes and stuff like that they taught, but people wouldn't get scholarships. If you would get a scholarship to learn hip hop or modern dance or ballet and shit like that, bro.
So you think hip hop should be taught in college? Then you should get a degree in hip hop.
I mean, don't half of that like what stepping and everything like that.
You know how much better the music would be? The content wouldn't be all this trash we hear right now.
People get deals. Think about it. People get deals and opportunities like that. Just like people get a record deal, people get deals when they become an artist.
We had to take science. We had to take science, and nobody know any science. Do you know anybody that knows science besides a few YouTubers? None of my friends know anything about science.
That's true.
If we had to make a light bulb, the three of us, it's like, all right, we're going to shoot all three of y'all if y'all don't make a light bulb.
Because truthfully speaking, you don't need to learn science unless you're going to go in a degree in science.
But they make us take it and grade us on how good we did at it.
Yes, they do. I
think more black people making money at dancing than they are at science and rapping.
Think about it though.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Think about this though.
That's the wrong way to teach kids.
We're looking at
look at Jimin. We're using him as an example, but he's good in all other curriculum. He's already smart.
He's an anomaly.
He added dance to his art. No, there's a lot of dancers who are smart too, but there are some who are dumb as shit.
No. I'm not saying he's an anomaly because he can dance. I'm saying he's an anomaly because he can dance and play sports and run track and do karate and still excel at math, science.
A lot of that has to do with the culture, bro. They're very strong on like being good in school and doing your homework and all that shit. Out here, we way loose with that. That's their culture speaking. I'm not trying to take it from Jimin, but that's the culture more so than look the way.
Let me tell you the number one.
Everything that he was.
It's very like unpopular for his dad to do what he just did. His dad was standing out there in the car for hours while he was dancing rather than actually being a career man.
But guess
most
what?
men would be upset. You ain't a doctor? Freak you. You ain't gonna be no doctor. What you gonna do be? You'll be a singer. What?
That just shows you the power of good parents getting behind your dream.
Yes.
Because the same thing you hear about Tiger Woods, the same thing you'll hear about Venus and Serena, even the Jacksons. Like, mom and dad was both there. It's like, go, come on, we can do it. I got you. I'll drive you there. I'll pick you up. I'll pay this.
But Venus and Serena were A students. It doesn't apply.
So is Jimin.
Yes. I'm support Sadler Ward. Are you telling me that if you start letting niggas from the hood excel because they could dance and go to college when they dumb?
No, I'm saying when their parents. I'm saying if both their parents stay consistent in their lives and support them in their dreams, that they'll go. The sky is the limit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I just like you gotta put things in perspective, bro. You can't let ignorant niggas get degrees just because they can dance. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
it's gonna make us all dumber, and it's gonna put dumb people around smart people.
You don't see the people running into Macy's stealing money and stealing clothes. They already dumb. I'd rather.
Don't let them in school because they could dance. I guarantee you 5 out of 8 of those niggas that was in there robbing the Macy's could dance. You want them niggas in your school?
I'm saying people need way to feed themselves.
I feel like you still
it's called getting a job.
They had dance battles on the street.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen a dance contest on the street and we in a predominantly black neighborhood?
I feel like this though.
Look at sports.
The 80s.
They go for basketball. They get scholarships for hockey, football.
And a requirement for being good at sports, you have to have a C average.
All right, so have a C average and get the dance scholarship.
Okay, I'm fine with that. You have to be good at other stuff too. You have to do well in your other curriculum, bro. I am not for you.
I'm not because I'm not talking about you only can dance and you still don't have English, math, science and shit like that. You still gotta do those as well. But you can also get a scholarship.
Then we're good then, because at first y'all were saying like you need to be able to get a degree.
You still gotta be smart, but you still gotta be smart at the same
all right,
time. You still gotta have intelligence.
Now we agree then.
Somebody opened a dance school in Korea, right? And he went to China for martial arts.
Right.
He studied dance in Korea. Somebody teaching him popping. Who do you think that popping came from?
Black folk.
So why could
hip hop? He's dancing hip hop as well.
So had some great dancer being able to open a school in Korea maybe would have had a chance if he had been able to hone his career and get his talents into opening a dance school like Debbie Allen.
Yeah, that's a good path to take. I don't think that you don't go to college to be a plumber. There's trade schools to go directly to the field that you want to be. And dance is no different. If you want to be a dancer, there's dancing academies that can get you right into music videos, get you right into live performances right on Broadway. You don't need to go through 4-year public school, my nigga, learning science and math and rockets and shit to be a dancer.
They do have a creative school in New York. They have creative schools
in
Philadelphia. That's where the Roots and Boys II Men came out of.
Yeah.
And you know, them creative schools is for that. But we learn silk screening, we learn wood shop, girls learn sewing, nail technicians in high school. Do y'all have that here?
That's tight. Wood shop, they took wood shop. Wood shop when I was in there, yes. Wood shop, driving was one. But they took that away.
Yep.
So
like we cut all these programs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But out there in Korea, they take that education way more seriously than we do. That's why a lot of them are smarter.
Yeah.
For popping. He was the only one who would make an extraordinary improvement. That's why I invited him to the Just Dance Academy. I remember him believing in himself, enjoying the process of trying, and always having a smile on his face. High school students would play when school exams were over. However, Jimin would come here saying, I want to practice more street dance, since I can't learn it in lessons at Busan High School of Arts. The school's door was open 24 hours. So there were many times where Jimin was practicing on his own, even on Sundays.
24 hours.
He was intelligent and was the type of person who was loved by the teachers. When you're with him, the people around him become positive too. Link to this wonderful interview, as well as many others, down in the description box. At the time, Jimin's modern dance teachers were opposed to the idea of Jimin becoming an idol, as they felt that the world of dance would be losing a great artist.
반열을 오른다는 게 쉬운 일은 아니잖아요. 부산에서 방시혁 그 기획사 대표가 하는 어떤 그런 오디션에 나간다고 했을 때 지민이한테 지금 이걸 마지막으로 빨리 네가 전공을 정했으면 좋겠다. 가수가 될지 아니면 순수한 무용을 할지 이번이 마지막이 됐으면 좋겠다고 했는데 합격을 했더라고요. 그게 뭐 제가 알기로는 몇천 명 오디션을 보러 왔는데 한 명이 지민이가 됐다 해서 이런 가능성이 있구나, 잠재력이 있구나라고 제가 그때부터 생각하게 됐죠.
Jimin auditioned for Big Hit Entertainment in spring of 2012. After successful auditions, Jimin went to Seoul to train on May.
Look at who he is though. You see who he truly is? He's hip hop. He's street dance.
Facts.
That's his identity. Like I know he dresses sexy and all that now, and he's elevated, but this is his roots right here, bro.
But that's how for years though he built up his craft.
You know what time it is?
For years, they said 2 hours. Hours and hours. Him building up his craft on his own.
I wonder if he has any I would like to see Jimin go to his I understand this is more of a masculine thing, but I would like to see him do some street dance videos. I wonder does he have any songs where he gets back to his hip hop roots and does some street dance stuff. I like to react to some of that stuff. I love my baby daddy. I like baby daddy no matter how he dress or dance. You know what I'm saying?
I mean they
I like to see it.
15th, 2012. Jimin has had one of the shortest idol training periods ever. After being a trainee under Big Hit for around 6 months, he got a position in the group and joined BTS as the last member and was revealed as a member on January 12, 2013.
Wow. So Jimin is the last member. Jimin was the one that we.
He's saying it was the last member.
So Jimin was the last member. I thought V was the last member.
No, they said it was someone else in the last video.
They said they was hiding him too for a minute. Remember they said
that's contradictory information right there.
That's weird.
So we saw the Bang Tang 7 introduction of BTS. Jimin wasn't the last member in that video. But now in this guy, he's saying he was the last member.
I thought V was the last member.
It was a young little boy that was the youngest one. Was that V?
I think that was V.
Prized by Jimin's various skills.
현대 무용과 힙합 댄스를
they'll put it in the comments.
라는 걸 들었을 때, 야.
Because he was the youngest.
Hey yo, I need the army to fact check this video. Let me know I'm learning the right shit.
현대 무용하고 힙합 댄스를 둘 다 추지 않나?
You can do dance, hip hop, and modern dance.
가져가야만 속이 후련했냐?
그래서 오자마자 안녕하세요 막 인사를 하고 이랬는데 얼굴이 되게 애기애기하고 또 이제 차예요. 또 약간 지미가 또 약간 이렇게 지미가 오자마자 막 이제 막 몸을 풀더라고요. 그래서 막 몸 풀다가 갑자기 공중제비를 차는 거예요. 그래서
Tumbling?
뭐지? 그래서 와 이 친구 대단한 친구.
무엇을 해야 될지를 모르는 게 너무 힘들었었던 것 같고요. 4시까지 하고 이제 6시 반쯤에 일어나서
사실 또 연습하고
또
새벽 한 4시쯤 집에 와서 자고 그랬던 거예요?
네.
막 힘들지 않아요?
그때는 안 힘들었었던 것 같아요. 이게 아버지한테 달에 한 번씩 전화하면서 안 될 수도 있다. 근데 실망만 하지 마라. 제가 여기서 떨어져도 뭐
This was an interview after the audition. I don't understand what I'm watching.
They're talking about when he was when he won the 1,000 people audition. When he was the only one that won, he was calling his dad. He said, "Dad, please don't be sad if I don't make it. Please don't be disappointed." He said, "I'll make you proud of whatever I do."
될 테니까 너무 실망만 안 하셨으면 좋겠다면서.
Despite all of the obstacles, 6 months later, on 13th of June 2013,
6 months later. So that means he was going through the BTS training. He was in 6 months of BTS training, and they finally let him in. What?
Jimin got to debut with BTS as one of the two main dancers, and as well as lead vocalist.
고등학교 가고 싶어서 예고
That's a whole reality show right there.
They have reality shows. There's a lot of content that they do that I'm going to be reacting to. A lot of it on Patreon. We're actually reacting to episode 24 of the Run BTS. It's going to be coming to Patreon soon. It's going to drop on this channel on Sunday.
오디션 보고 왔고 데뷔하고 싶어서 데뷔했고 1등하고 싶어서 1등했고.
와.
Jimin was an instant star. His acrobatic skills drew the public's attention to the rookie group. As a rookie, he already ranked amongst other popular idols in various Best Dancer polls.
It's hard to sit down and watch him. You want to get up.
무려 35%의 지분율을 획득했습니다.
Ooh, Vision Streetwear. One of my favorite skateboard companies.
He got the Derrick Rose jersey on.
At the time, Jimin was already helping with ideas for the choreography. For example, he was the one who came up with hat dance trick choreography.
Oh, sure, that was tight.
지민이의 이
How did he catch that?
매트릭스 나라차기와
He already had it with him?
위협 블루프루프의 모자춤 아닙니까 사실. 그렇죠?
Jimin's greatest strength as a dancer is his ability to merge together his background in various martial arts, his hip-hop roots,
dope.
as well as his contemporary training.
Dope.
While watching him dance, you can see that he is precise and tends to add a little extra to the choreography.
I'm gonna lose some weight, y'all.
He prioritizes elongated and fuller movements which express deeper emotions.
Is that Black
He is
Swan,
the
baby? Tight. That's lit.
He dances to the tips of his fingers.
To the tips of his fingers.
And basically optimizes his movements with sliding and gliding over the stage. He is all.
Was that CB?
Yes.
That was CB. I would love to see a dance off between Chris Brown and Jimin, bro. That would be fire.
Also a master of optimizing his performances. Starting from masterful spinning whenever he needs to travel a short distance, these movements help to make the stage more colorful and exciting. Jimin also has the ability to travel across the stage at great speeds. When Jimin's part ends, he quickly moves into his new position, which is often further away, all while never missing a beat and holding a stable note. Because of Jimin's modern dance background, every time you pause a video, you will be greeted with his beautiful dance lines and cool, composed facial expressions.
He didn't just learn one different style. He learned a lot of styles.
Damn, look at that.
Also, you may or may not have noticed Jimin's trained ballerino stance.
Oh, fuck, he fired right there. Goddamn. Oh, goddamn, he was sexy right there. Holy shit, look at that. Goddamn. Oh, man. Sexy man.
He'll
Baby
go
daddy.
from feminine to masculine.
See how he can switch it up? He can go straight manly on their ass. More manlier than you. And more feminine than all of us. So goddamn, a man that's more manly than you and more feminine than
manlier than me and you.
Yeah, bro. I said you.
Nah.
So freak. You see this beard, nigga? Like, where your beard?
You still feminine, bro. It's hiding.
Jimin is also known for his work ethics and being a perfectionist.
Producer and shit.
아, 그쵸. 한 번은 더 해보면 좋을 것 같아요.
Oh, fuck.
That's not the same nose, Jody. Oh, yes, it is.
See, it's wider right there.
Yeah.
It looks.
Some angles be bugging me out.
That's the makeup. Makeup could really make a big nose chick. I've seen that shit on YouTube, dog. Big nose girls, they put the sheet on and that shit look pointy. It's just the makeup, but I can see he got the width still, man.
이렇게 항상 부족함을 느끼는 이 마음. 아, 나는 아직 멀었다.
동생이 돼서 잘 따라가겠습니다.
His eyes seem to have gotten lower. Like, it just looks like he's just, his eyelids, like that, there's something special right there that I didn't see, like, when he was a young boy. Like, they were more, like, bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But here they're more, like, sleeker. I will say that. That's what I noticed. Like,
they get their hair dyed every day.
Yeah, they gotta probably have some good routines to keep their hair healthy with all the dye.
Yeah, because that messes up your hair.
Maybe they use some natural shit. I don't know.
오케이 가자.
지금? 오늘은 끝. 안 돼, 한 번 더 하자. 한 번 더 할래? 마이크 와? 뭐 어떻게 할래? 이어서.
I don't want to do my drop again.
한 번 더 할래? 마이크 와?
One more time, mic drop. What you want to do? Oh, we don't have to do my jump again. Can we get it? Can we do it?
이어서.
이거 어때요? 이거 괜찮아. 앞에가 문제네요. 앞에 뭐 하지? 아니 아까 이거 하고 해봐봐.
You gotta learn all that shit, man.
Jimin is serious about his craft, and often behind the scenes you can see him helping to improve the choreography, giving his ideas and helping other members learn the choreo.
진영도 이거 같이 맞춰주면 좋을 것 같은데. 이거 진짜 빡세네. 내가 이때 형 호석이 이때 내가 좀 많이 나가죠. 약간? 그렇죠. 야, 무릎 조심해.
점프인데 몸은 뒤에 있는데요?
Just think about your legs.
왜 반대를? 그렇죠. 앞뒤.
Well, I had some. I think I've added.
He got on no shoes.
Yep, no shoes. You can move dance best with no shoes.
These three.
I think that I've identified. I think I could look at 3 BT. I think I could see 4. I think I could acknowledge and recognize 4 of the BTS members just by looking at them. I know I could recognize RM, Baby Daddy, Worldwide Handsome, and
Worldwide Handsome.
Yeah, that's his name.
What's his name?
That should have been your name, man. Why you let him take your name?
He got it first.
J Hope. I think I could recognize J Hope if I see him. Yeah.
Even when their hair is dyed, you still recognize.
It's harder when their hair's dyed, but yeah, their face. I look at their face.
I recognize because Worldwide Handsome.
He got the nomads on. He got the NMDs.
Probably. Where we at?
Right there.
Oh, that look like something else.
got Vans.
가운데가 좀 빨라. 칩할 때. 칩 그것만.
I don't know what those white ones are.
끝나는 게 딱 맞으면 좀 맞거든.
박자만 생각해줘도
He's dancing in sandals.
He had flip flops on.
How you dancing flip flops?
I don't know.
남자를 정신 안 차리라. 혼자서 그 틈을에서 안 보이려고 막.
이걸로 확실히 짚고 가고 하는데 펀치가 짚이 안 되고.
That's butter.
그래 빨리 가지.
That's him in the blue with the flip flops on?
Nah.
They give me so much Michael Jackson energy.
Yeah, Michael Jackson had a lot to do with they copied and took inspiration from Michael Jackson. A lot of it.
Found the formula and ran with it.
정리 알아서 다 해줄게요.
Even though he is a perfectionist, contrary to a lot of introduction videos, Jimin actually doesn't mind his mistakes and they don't linger in his mind for long. Not wanting only that to be broadcasted about him is only understandable.
걱정하실 것 같은데 걱정해서 좀 더 민망했어요. 아니 그러니까 너무 걱정하세요. 저 딴 생각도 안 하고.
Don't worry about me.
그런 생각 안
What did he say about his mistake?
저도
Don't mind blowing up, you know.
커가고 있지 않습니까, 여러분? 그러니까 너무 걱정하지 마시고.
Burning up.
Also worth mentioning is that Jimin suffers from chronic neck and back pain, as seen in one of the BTS documentaries. He also has chronic pain in his knee that flares up once in a while, which is hard to believe because Jimin does a great job as a main dancer and lead vocal, flipping, jumping, carrying the hard choreo all while singing. With his talent, standing out and being the center of attention comes naturally to Jimin. Throughout his career, he has unintentionally made several killing parts in BTS songs and has had popular stages, such as 2014 iconic Mama stage, 2015 the one with the orange hair, the 333 guy, the 424 guy. There is no surprise why a lot of critics anticipate his solo stages at award ceremonies every year. More on Jimin's beginnings and more detailed information about his dance you can find in these videos. Jimin is known for his beautiful honey-smooth vocals and his ability to make you feel every emotion and feeling that he is trying to convey, as well as his ability to sing high notes and falsettos effortlessly.
Now that you called out that AI, it's hard to listen to him. He's not even excited about what's happening. It's just it's computer talk.
Dead. That's why I'm just
killing me. I like the information though.
Yeah. It's better than reading freaking captions and shit, so freak it. That just shows y'all the difference between AI and somebody real.
So for $60, somebody would have read this for you, the whole thing.
Easy, like nigga, send them you send somebody who has good voice work, this script, and have them read that shit. Baby daddy can sing. What was that song?
Not Puffy. I'll be missing you. Oh wow. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh.
Okay. What y'all thinking? Nah? All right. Cool. Nice.
태영이나 정국이가 보컬 레슨을 받을 때.
Okay. J-Hope.
J-Cook?
This is J-Hope. Oh, Jungkook. Wait.
Jungkook. When V and...
Dang. I got it all left up. I knew that was V. That's Jungkook. Wait a minute. Didn't he do? I thought he was the one that did the video with J. Cole.
Yeah. No, that's not
J.
him.
Hope did the
That's
video.
not him.
with
That's other dude. Yeah.
That's John Cook.
He rapped too. Cause I know it is like more than one rapper.
Yeah, he did a rap.
Cause I know RM. He
did a rap with what was that video I did with him? He did a rap with what was that nigga? What's that white boy name that be taking black culture and shit that the bitches be loving?
Post Malone?
No. Post got his own thing going on. He a rapper.
Ain't Post a rapper?
No, he's like a
Machine Gun Kelly.
No, he does hip hop like.
And girls like him?
Yeah, girls like this nigga.
He younger, older.
He a white boy with curly hair and shit. He raps.
White boy, curly hair.
Logic is mixed.
Not Logic.
Oh no, I gotta see.
He got.
Lil Dicky.
No, not Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky don't even. Does he still really rap? He went to
acting. Yeah, he's more acting now.
But his acting show is about being a rapper.
Like, he got the song with what's his fool's name? It's cocksucker. The gay dude. Take my horse to the hotel.
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. He did the song Champions. He's on the song with Lil Nas X, the Champion song. And this one is for the champions. Ain't nothing I begin.
I found out the other day.
What you want it for? What's that motherfucker name? Well, anyway, I think that he was the one that did a video with him there.
Jack Harlow.
Freak.
I didn't even know he was a rapper. Wasn't he on Game of Thrones or some shit?
That was Ed Sheeran.
Oh, I'll get them mixed up.
Jung Cook. Jung Cook did that shit with you. I thought that was.
I don't remember nobody.
Yeah,
I
I can't.
Remember them doing anything with anybody else.
I'm tripping. I thought that was J. Hope.
I know I saw them do with Nicki Minaj, the group. I saw them do with, and then we saw J. Hope, right? That's the name. He did with J. Cole. That was the only ones. I never seen them do any. I don't remember them doing anything with anybody else.
All right.
네? 저 들어가서 구경해도 돼요 하면서 들어가서 참관을 하거나 그때 들었던 거를 혼자 새벽에 나와서 연습하고 있었습니다.
Because Jimin didn't get any vocal lessons while he was a trainee and practiced on his own. His first real voice practice was for B-side track in their debut album. Even in the very beginning, when he had little to none vocal training, he was assigned to sing most of the high notes and he did it flawlessly.
They always had them balls at the concert, them light balls.
Only 4.
Yeah, I was told that they give them the bulbs that sync up and like they make letters and shit.
There they go again.
Yeah.
As much as we love his high vocal tone, we also love his lower register and growls.
Dynamite.
It's all better now.
Not Daredevil style.
What's that song remind you of? Like, not a specific song, but like it reminds me of like NSYNC and Backstreet
It is.
Boys.
It's a direct watch. I almost had it.
Yeah, that right there. That.
Memorable mention to this Jimin, who has to sing with a smooth and stable voice after
Facts.
a full-on choreo.
It's crazy.
Who sang that? Set this off like dynamite?
That's Dynamite.
Oh, wow.
That's the BTS song Dynamite, and that was my baby daddy's solo little. This is the most sexiest intimate moment that I've ever had with him. Was when he was singing
Voice
this part.
after a full-on choreo.
And the music video, man, that shit made me feel some type of way, bro. And E-Man was uncomfortable because he was feeling it too.
Nah.
Fuck. Dang.
Kim Youngdi, who is a music critic and a member of Korean Music Awards Committee, has said that when BTS is regarded as a sound, Jimin's voice is one of the most important auditory elements that make up the fingerprint and impression of the sound.
항상 키의 상승에 가장 결정적인 역할을 사실 지민 씨의 그런 음역이 아니면 저희 노래가 살지 않을 거예요. 좋은 자극제. 지민이 곡도 너무.
See, I thought this fool was J-Hope, bro. Like, that's crazy.
They got toys, cars, toys, graffiti writers, Supreme in the
같은
background.
경우도 그런 목소리 톤을.
Is that Sugar?
I think that
See,
is.
I think Sugar's that jokeful, playful one.
I think that is Sugar.
Yeah.
가지고
I could be
있는
wrong.
가수가 잘 없고.
When I was afraid of the zombie, that fool was acting a fool in episode 24.
That shit
bro,
was
BTS.
funny as fuck, bro. Shit, he was like,
그리고
what's up?
경험에서 굉장히 매력이 있다고 생각을 해요.
제가 생각할 때 이번 매브 오브 더 소울 7이 만약에 게임이라고 가정을 한다면 슈퍼 하드 캐리를 건 지민의 목소리라고 생각을 합니다. 이번 앨범 속에 필터라는 노래와 프렌드라는 노래의 지민의 목소리는 시작부터 듣는 사람을 완벽하게 집중하게 시켜주는 힘이 실려 있습니다. 생각이 들어서이기도 합니다. 혹은 유명 아티스트의 음악에 피처링을 했을 때도 굉장한 작품이 나올 수 있는 그런 아티스트가 또 지민이라는 생각이 들었기 때문입니다. 이렇게 유명해지고 그런 이제 유니크한 보이스를 갖고 있는 만큼
So she's thinking love is unique. I think that Jimin will recover from love calls in the world
세계
market.
시장에서 러브콜을 받을 가능성이 굉장히 많다. 저는 이렇게도 생각을 하고 있습니다. 충분히 가능성이 있는 얘기예요.
킬링 파트라고 생각을 하는데 이거를 지민 씨가 불러서 저는 훨씬 더 이게 올라갔다고 생각해요. 그 부분이 이제 분위기가. 왜냐면은 지민 씨 음색이 예술이잖아.
그쵸, 잘 어울리고요.
That's the Korean
킬링
Jody's
파트가 진짜
corner.
이 상업 음악에
That's a different way to spell Bandai, isn't it?
아주 꽃이에요, 사실.
그러니까 지민의 보이스가 워낙에
unisex type. See, like they're saying unisex type, you would say feminine. They'll get mad at you for saying feminine, but that's just saying what he just said is saying the same goddamn thing. But they don't be tripping off that. Won't you attack them for saying unisex?
Yeah.
Damn.
But we don't even have any more falsettos.
Huh?
We don't have a lot of falsettos anymore in music
Usher
from
used
out of here.
falsetto 24/7. Even
Who?
Usher.
Yeah, Usher does.
Usher used falsetto and
Dream.
Yeah. We talking about even
got
new
a song
artists,
called falsetto.
Even Neo used falsetto a lot, bro. And they
Use it, but it's some people that's their only go-to. That's all they have.
Freaking Robin Thicke used falsetto. That's what he's singing.
Maxwell does it. Maxwell's known for that.
John Legend. He's singing falsetto. He's singing falsetto.
No, he can, I'm sure, but Maxwell, I would say.
But Robin Thicke
that
for
shit.
sure singing falsetto.
He did that whole song. All the things we should have done that we never did. Yeah, that shit was pure sex, loving basketball.
I say this though about the difference between these artists and our artists. These artists don't be on drugs. They're not allowing their people be on using any type of drug mentality.
These artists
I'm
don't
just
be
saying,
on
bro.
drugs.
Our
You have no idea.
American artists,
Yeah,
our American
we
artists
don't.
be on drugs, bro. They be on cocaine, heroin, all type of shit.
We won't know till 30 years from now.
We will never know. They keeping that shit in the wraps.
30 years from now, we'll know.
You can't say that about them. They don't do drugs. They don't do that type of shit. When it might be true that they don't. And I hope that they don't. I think that they don't. But, nigga, who the freak knows except them?
Right.
Nobody knows except them.
Music, even in London, music across the world in general has a problem.
Music and drugs go hand in hand. So I learned that Jimin was dealing. Somebody told me Jimin was dealing with some like alcohol shit during the pandemic. Like he was drinking too much during the pandemic, and he said that's what not like crazy. That's what like crazy video was about, because he was dealing with so much depression during the pandemic with a relationship, and he was drinking too much, and that's what like crazy was about.
I didn't believe that.
I didn't either. But then that's when somebody on Patreon told me that Jimin said. Someone told me on Patreon, Jimin said that he was dealing with depression during the whole COVID
Until
pandemic.
we see it ourselves, bro, I don't believe it.
I'm just telling you what other people tell me, man. I don't be knowing shit, bro. I'm just reiterating shit that I heard. You know, I don't.
Because that song, if they would have did it right, it was about a female.
It could have been about both, man. I don't know.
What's the name of the song?
Like Crazy.
I'm gonna look it up later. I'm not a K-pop
Can I say he
person, y'all.
makes this whole song. His voice, I think, is so incredible. He's got that high Michael Jackson.
She giving commentary about singing and vocals from iPods connected to a computer.
Hey man, they put her in the
from earplugs.
Hey, maybe they'll put you in a documentary.
You better believe that I'm gonna have some freaking shit where I can hear all of the music. You can't get no bass and highs from them freaking headphones connected to a computer. You can see that shit barely reaching.
Jackson sound and just incredible. Like, he just has that light lyric tenor is what we call it. Just super, it's almost like this frosting on top of the layers of a layer cake, and it's just stunning. It's just a really unique voice. I've been teaching voice for almost 30 years, and it's pretty
a career voice teacher for 30 years, and you got those headphones? Like, you would think that you would need headphones that give you the clarity, that give you the vocal range,
right,
and the music,
right.
That sound comes trash out of them earbuds.
Those are
with the
podcast when you want to hear like storytelling and audiobooks.
Audiobook shit while you asleep. That's crazy.
rare to have those guys with these beautifully light voices.
I think that's really good singing. I think it's super healthy singing. It's repeatable. Everything I've heard from him is great. I stand this guy now.
I've seen him before. Seen him before, bro. He does YouTube videos, and he's a great singer.
Oh, he sings
and he analyzes the voices of other artists.
Well, that's right.
I seen a video where he was analyzing my man from Queen, Freddie Mercury, and he was like mimicking some of his. He was like sounding like Freddie Mercury, and he was talking about how difficult some of the things. And then when he got to Aerosmith, Tyler's Steven Tyler, and he was talking about how different, how hard it was for Steven Tyler to hit that Dream On note where he just lets his voice destroy itself, and then it just starts to. It's like he was mimicking that shit, and he was talking about how hard it is for somebody to destroy their own throat controllably. Like, this dude's legit for sure. So if he gives Jimin a pass, if he certifies Jimin, it's certified for me.
Beautifully light voices.
I think that's really good singing. I think it's super healthy singing.
And
it's
he's
repeatable.
such a good singer. Why is his voice so annoying?
Him?
Yes.
It's a lot of people like that, bro.
Perez Hilton sounding motherfucker.
Everything I've heard from him is great. I stand this guy now.
See? Looks like that's him too. It's him a long time ago.
Holy shit. He's like the Korean version of Michael fucking Jackson. Listen to those clear vocals. Oh.
I get to go, I'm dying. 만 좀 뽑을 수 있을까요?
저는 BTS
I want to keep hearing the music.
지민 친구가 노래의 음색도 특별한 부분이 있고
Chief director
가사를 어떻게
and-
불렀을 때 대중들이 공감을 할 수 있는지에 대한 포인트를 굉장히 잘 알고 있는 그 센스가 조금 남다른 친구라고 생각이 들고 카메라를 보는 시선이나 춤이나 노래에 있어서도 어떤 호흡 조절을 할 때 좀 대중들이 봤을 때 열광하는 포인트를 좀 잘 알고 있지 않나 그런 느낌.
Oh fuck! This is pitchy.
Yeah, it's rocky like mud, bro.
And I already know that's that ain't him, but I could just hearing it off top,
Yeah,
like,
that shit
whoa,
off,
he's.
yeah.
And since it looks so easy when Jimin does it, others forget how amazing singer Jimin really is. There's not one to cover where they perfectly execute Jimin's notes, and Jimin does it while covering the hardest parts of the chord. Yeah, bro, it's a skill to be able to be exercising and dancing and still keeping the pitch.
Practice.
Fuck. Yeah, okay. I just respect anybody that really sings while they perform, bro. I just respect it, bro. I hate hearing like voiceover and shit. That shit that Ashley Simpson got caught doing this shit on the Tonight Show.
As of now, these are Jimin's official music credits by Korea Music Copyright Association. Outside of this association, BMI has also credited Jimin as a songwriter and a composer of Dream Glow, the song that was actually planned to be a Jimin solo song. But there are also a lot of instances where Jimin isn't officially credited,
That's Idol.
like for the melody of Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Money, money, money. That's not Idol. Money, money, money. Was that Black Swan? No, it was Freak, what song is that?
It wasn't Black Swan, because Black Swan, I think they were in the building or something like that.
지민이는
I'm trash.
목소리가 되게 좋아요. 맞아요. 매력적이죠. 지민이도 멜로디를 잘 씁니다. 그러니까 빗땀에서 그 멜로디 짜는 거 좋아요.
Someone timestamped that. What song was that? I'm trash, bro.
Outside of official credits, Jimin's actual first song that he wrote was Christmas Day. The original song is Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Jimin wrote new Korean lyrics and recorded the new Korean version together as a duet with JK. Under BTS name Jimin together with JK also collaborated with singer Love in a song Who.
When the morning comes, you're still in my bed, but it's so cold. Who are you?
Jimin and JK have also covered Charlie Puth's We Don't Talk Anymore.
Did he say Charlie Puth, nigga?
Yeah.
Puth's We Don't Talk Anymore. JK have also covered Charlie Puth's We Don't Talk Anymore.
Whose song is it?
I think he was trying to say Charlie Pugh, like from, When I See You Again.
On the album B, where all of the
That was
BTS
nice.
members were
That was
included
nice.
in the production, Jimin took on the role of music project manager.
Let's go, baby daddy.
PM으로서 할 수 있는 일이
Your PM, huh?
Putting them smarts to use.
Organized material about how to work.
작업을 하고 싶은지
Mm-hmm.
하고 싶은지 연극을 하고 싶은지
See, his eyes look like they were when he was a boy there. It's like his eyes look different here.
곡을 하고 싶은지 구성은 어떻게 하고 싶은지 어떤 멤버가 잘 어울릴 것 같은지 이런 내용들을
You see what I'm saying? You don't see it or no? Like, I feel like his eyes get lower sometimes. Like, sometimes they look lower.
Like lazy eyes?
Tired.
사랑 이렇게 커뮤니케이션을 하면 될 것 같아요.
I do also want to talk about Jimin's solo songs under BTS, and the power that Jimin's voice and pen game can do.
You know what? It's
Keep
probably
in
the
mind
eyeshadow, Jody.
Probably
he got on eyeliner.
Okay, yeah. But you
That's
can
what-
see it looks different, right?
Yeah.
His eyes are different looking.
impact and achievements I'm about to mention don't even scratch the surface. Under the group's name, Jimin's first solo song Lie, in which Jimin was credited as a songwriter and a composer, at the time was the only solo song from Wing's album to rank on Kigeo chart. It was highest ranking solo song on Melon Music chart. It was also the only solo song and B-side that charted Spotify
So
Global
everybody
Viral
has
50.
a different
also,
favorite.
While Blood,
But is
Sweat
he
and
most
Tears
people's
ranked number 1
favorite?
on
I think that out of all of the BTS members, Jimin is probably the most loved and favorite from most people. Like if they did a poll of who had the most individual fans, I think Jimin's going to be number 1. I think Jimin will be number 1. I think Worldwide Handsome will be number 2. And then that's all I really know. That's all I can say.
Do you think he would ever go solo?
He did go solo. They all they're all doing solo stuff right now.
Uh-huh.
And then they already released solo albums last year and early this year. Then they're about to go into the army for 2 years and come back in 2025. They're in the army now. They're stop music.
BTS Army.
BTS right now.
Or Korean Army.
The Korean Army.
Not BTS Army. Because isn't it called the Army? Their fans are called the Army?
Yeah. So in Korea, they're work like in Israel, you got to go to the army for 2 years, like Gal Gadot did. That's what Korea does as well.
Okay.
So they're all in the army right now. They're all in the army right now as we speak. They're in the army doing their 2-year bid.
So they can't perform right now.
So they all released, not all of them, but most of them released single albums before they went into the army. Wow. So in 2025,
and they can't support it at all, like during that time period, like do a tour, do a show, and nothing.
No, they can't do shit. They in the army.
Military, yeah.
Did
you get a weekend pass and all that kind of stuff when you're in the army?
I don't know if they do it over there or not, but they
all that training they do, the army, they probably like a day off. Like, oh, y'all only running 2 miles a day.
BTS killing that army right now. All right, you sons of bitches, you lazy sacks of shit. Welcome to the Korean Army. We're gonna run 5 miles. BTS like. Whoa, all right, you sons of bitches, you got to the 5 miles. All right, we're gonna be doing 500 jumping jacks. Okay, what the freak?
500 push-ups.
500 push-ups? Only 500? Wait. 500 total, or like combined? So 7 of us. What's that? 3,500? No, just 500.
I don't want to bulk up. They don't want to bulk up. They gotta be.
Jimin said, "Okay, I gotta take my shirt off for this." Abs, nigga. They killing the army right now. They probably sergeants right now as we speak, bro.
On the
They
World Digital
probably
Song
safe
Sales
as shit, though,
chart,
because
Lie
they-
ranked number
they're
3 and
iconic.
became the best-selling
They're
solo
icons.
song in Wings album. Jimin's second solo song under BTS was Serendipity, which was released in 2 parts, intro and full. This song, while also being a successful solo song,
sexy.
has had the wonderful ability to calm crying
Oh
babies.
damn! Like Halo, the Halo music video.
Who baby is that?
That's Jimin crying that keeping that baby calm. He making baby stop crying.
Filter was Jimin's third solo song under BTS name, as stated by RM. Even though there are no credits, Jimin did participate in the song's writing. Right now, Filter is breaking records as the fastest Korean B-side and Korean solo song to reach certain streaming numbers on Spotify.
Oh, Michael Jackson
Filter
crotch
also was
grab.
featured in Spotify's Rap Top K-pop Tracks playlist for the 3rd year in
Oh,
a
for
row.
that
Filter
hairstyle
is
fire.
also the first BTS solo song to be nominated for the Song of the Year at the Gaon
pretty.
Music Awards. From the same album as Filter, the song Friends was a unit song Jimin sang with V of BTS. This song was written, composed, and produced by Jimin as it was meant to be a solo song
no.
first.
That's V,
With
right?
a touch of
Yeah.
Jimin's magical
Oh, no.
hands, this was the only song produced by a BTS
That's
member to be
Jimin on the
nominated
left?
for Song of
That's
the
Jimin
Year.
right there
around
with
the
the
world.
with the right
This
V
made
on the
Jimin
left.
the only
Yeah.
BTS member to have 2 songs nominated for
Who
this
won?
award in
Who got the
2020.
book bag
With
on?
this song, Jimin
That's
was the
Jimin.
first individual Korean
what I
idol to be
said.
credited
Baby
for a
Daddy, you said the left.
Oh, look,
They-
look,
they
look,
are-
look, 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 look.
What?
Remember you was like, when did they do Eternals?
Oh, this is the song from Eternals that he wanted us to watch. So they were on the Eternal soundtrack, and I didn't even freaking know it.
And you bought that soundtrack, didn't you?
Nah, I got the movie.
Oh, okay. That's I was not thinking about our left. I'm
Who
thinking
thinks like that?
An actor to be on stage. He's stage left. He's stage right.
No way.
Yeah, cause
even though that you know we're stage left, stage right, even when you're looking at it, you still say left.
They're facing us. So I'm doing it from
That's
their
how you're looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Because if they say I need you to exit stage left, you're like, all right, because you could.
But then when the director says cut, you on the left. What the freak? But it'd be a nigga on the right. Like, it's crazy.
With this song, Jimin was the first individual Korean idol to be credited for a Korean OST in a global Hollywood movie, as the song Friends was chosen as one of the OSTs in the Marvel movie Eternals.
Tight.
And the song that he and all of his solo songs are in the Rolling Stone list of...
Is that not Michael Jackson or what?
That shirt, yep.
The 100 best BTS song. Promise was the first gift from
outside
Jimin
of
to the
BTS.
fans. A surprise drop uploaded on SoundCloud broke the first 24-hour release record with 8.5 million streams, breaking at the time Drake's 24-hour record. As of right now, Promise is in the Guinness World Record book as the most streamed song in SoundCloud history, and in the first 24 hours.
Look at that.
Christmas Love was another gift for the fans, released on SoundCloud and YouTube. This song holds the record for the most streamed Korean solo song audio in the first 24 hours since its release on YouTube, with 9.6 million streams. The Korean media ate this right up, because right after its release it was already being featured as a background sound in news and a lot of shows. In 2022 we officially got soloist Jimin with a song under his own name, in collaboration with his best friend Ha Sun-woon. They sang the main OST With You for K-Drama Our Blues. With You broke
Isn't
the
that
record for the
Blackpink?
fastest song in history to reach #1 in 100 countries on
I don't see
iTunes.
I don't see
Jimin did it in only 4 hours, breaking the previous record held by Dynamite. With You was also nominated in 3 major Korean award shows in the Best OST category. It was also nominated for Song of the Year at the 2022 Mama Awards. With You is the 10th most streamed K-pop song globally on Spotify, and the 2nd on Spotify South Korea. This made Jimin the 7th most streamed K-pop male solo artist.
Dang, J-Hope #1, Sugar, V. Look at all that freaking BTS motherfuckers up there. J-Hope, Sugar, V, Jimin, Jungkook. I think Jin is one. Jin is the name of never mind.
Globally, with only 1 song and with the shortest streaming period.
감성적이긴 한 것 같아. 제 주변에 다정한 사람이 있어요. 지민이라는 친구가 진짜 다정한데 보면서 좀 배워요. 막 배우게 되더라고요. 뭐 사소한 거 하나.
Right before Jimin's official solo debut in 2023, we got his second collaboration, this time with the K-pop group's Big Bang member Taeyong. The song Vibe was highly anticipated. Fans and the general public in Korea were talking about it. So even before it came out, it managed to have the highest debut on the Billboard Hot Trending Songs daily and weekly chart. Jimin also participated in co-composing this song, which gave the song that much more of a good look. Vibe debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at 76. This was Jimin's and Taeyong's first time debuting on this chart under their own names. This was also Jimin's first time debuting on this chart as a composer. Vibe was also the highest debut on Melon Daily chart by a BTS member since the chart reform.
그래서 진짜 바이브라는 그 테마와 너무 잘 맞게 어떻게 보면은 저랑 굉장히 비슷한 생각들을 하고 또 굉장히 비슷한 결이 많다라는 걸 제가 이렇게 느낀 것 같아요. 저보다도 훨씬 더 열정적이고 그리고 그 열정을 보면
Dang, he said he has way more passion than me. He just put that out there and said he has way more passion than me. That's big for somebody to say.
저도 자극을 너무 많이 받았고요. 그래서 이번 작업을 같이 하면서 제가 사실 배운 게 너무 많습니다. 오랜만에 이런 걸 본 것 같아서 너무 좋았던 것 같아요.
네, BTS가 지난 연도 단체 활동 중단을 선언한 이후로 K-pop 시장이 약간
The K-pop market seems to have slowed down after BTS announced its group activities on hold last year.
주춤하는 것 같은 그러한 느낌이 들고 있습니다. 이번에 BTS 출신 지민의 솔로 활동으로도 K-팝의 인기 명맥이 유지가 될 것 같습니까?
네. 지난까지 이제 BTS의 활동이 주춤하다. 그리고 또 K-팝은 어떻게 될 것인가. 이런 우려 목소리가 좀 높아지고 있죠.
네.
평생 그 미소년의 그룹으로 평생 남을 수가 있는 건 아니기 때문에 그렇죠.
네.
만약에 이번 솔로 발표를 하는 지민이 큰 성공을 거두게 된다면 아마 지민 개인의 영예를 넘어서서 K-팝의 새로운 모델 가능성에 대한 평가도 될 것 같아서 다시 한번 K-팝을 주목하게 되는 그런 계기가 되지 않을까 싶습니다.
And they worried out there, bro.
I wonder how long it takes
Like,
you to learn Korean.
It's not just them doing K-pop. There's a whole bunch of other people out there though. So I know they the number ones and shit, but like, dang, they thinking like, dang, BTS ain't like, what K-pop dead. That's like if Jay-Z retired, they said, oh God, hip hop is over. Oh, where's gonna happen with hip hop? What the frick?
But don't they still got like NCT and the rest of them, and then Blackpink and what's
a lot of other ones that we don't
groups
know
out there that we saw before, like Tina showed us or whatever again. And then before we saw BTS, we saw a lot of other groups and stuff like that.
But this is what you call a super group, right? I mean,
Yeah. This is like all the way up at the top. You know, they got all the way at the top. They got all the way at the bottom.
March 2023,
Jung
we
Kook
also
got a
got the
song with
long-awaited
with Big Lotto.
Who was that?
Ain't Jung Kook one of them people y'all was mentioning?
Yeah, who's Big Lotto?
You know Mulatto. Her name was Mulatto, the rapper. 7 is the name of the song.
He's he looks up to hip hop and rap and shit from back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jimin solo EP Face, where Jimin was heavily
They're
involved
going
in
to Face
the
album.
production, and of
That's
course
his
the
album.
overall vision.
That's
Jimin
Jimin's
was
solo
credited
album.
as a writer on 5 of the 6 tracks and the hidden track. He also had guitar and keyboard credits on 2 songs. And just like any other Jimin music, this album performed extremely well. The pre-release single Set Me Free Part 2 was the fastest solo song to reach 100 number ones on iTunes worldwide. It also set the record as the biggest 2023 solo song debut by a K-pop act on Melon. It also had the highest debut for a Korean solo song on Spotify Global as well as US, UK, and Korean in history. After 10 years, this was also the highest debut
It looked tight
UK
right
solo
here.
list on the UK Big Top
It's still
40
tight.
chart.
It's a
This
tight
song
video.
also had a major success in Japan as Jimin became the first Korean soloist row reach number 1 on both weekly and daily Oricon singles chart. No other Korean soloist has achieved this since this chart was first established in 1968. Set Me Free also debuted at number 30.
Sounds to me like Japanese people are kind of racist against Korean people then. Nigga, you ain't never had a... BTS been killing the world with all these fire shit on number ones in Billboard all around the world. Japan just now starting to do that shit since 1960. Whatever, ain't nobody been on the list. Sound like prejudice to me, my nigga.
Nah, they don't speak that language.
The Americans don't speak Korean either. They was on Billboard 100s.
Yeah, but they not on the global Billboard 100. They wasn't in the.
They was.
Global is a different animal. They took it into overall. They not looking at American top number. You don't hear BTS.
The Billboard Hot 100 is global. It's wherever the music is at. They hit number 1 on the number 1 Billboard chart, bro. Like the ones that Michael Jackson and Beyonce and the Beatles be on. BTS been getting number 1s on them bitches.
Why? So you saying they not on here because of why they not on here now?
They in the army.
No,
right?
Japan.
No, I'm saying why they not on the Billboard 100 right now?
They don't got no songs out. You look up Jimin Billboard 100s. Shoot, I'm about to put some respect on Baby Daddy. Shoot, Jimin Billboard 100 chart. How many number 1s he got?
How long they been in the army now?
Right here. What's up? He got a number 1 hit and the top 10 4 songs. Like crazy. Like crazy. The video we reacted to yesterday came out on April 8th, 2023. It hit number 1 for one week. But it hit number 1.
That's still deep though. You hit number 1 on point. Yeah.
That's number 1. Yeah, that's his biggest one. He had 65, 76, 30. How does Set Me Free do better
See,
than Like
the rest
Crazy?
of them is 65, 76, 30.
Yeah. But number 1, you get number 1. Nigga.
What?
How you gonna throw salt on his number 1 though? That's a number 1 Billboard single. And if you add BTS, now if you want to do BTS, nigga, like all of them, for sure.
I know back in the day though, like artists used
Yeah,
to
but
get-
you gotta think.
I know back
Look
in
at
the day,
this shit.
I know back in the day.
They're coming up on the Beatles, bro. I think they're about to challenge the Beatles of all time group, dog. Look at this shit. 6 number ones on the Billboard 100. Dynamite, Savage Love, Butter, My Universe. They have 6 top 10 hits and 27 songs that was on the Billboard Hot 100. Oh, he about to get humbled. Shh. Shit. Come on, pick up. Whoever that is, pick up.
Dang, picking up. It's the third rank.
He thought K-pop was small. I did too until they what? They challenging the Beatles.
No answer.
Yeah, good for you. There was no answer. Yeah, good for you. There wasn't no answer, bro. You ain't got no other music motherfucker to call sad. These are number ones, baby. 6 number 1 hits, 10 top 10 hits, 27 on the number 100 chart.
That's 2020, right?
And 21. 2017 right here. Mic drop was 28. Here's 2 in 2021 and 2 in 2020 during the pandemic. Boom. Look at this one. Butter was on there for 10 weeks at number 1. This was on there for 3 weeks. Dynamite. That's the Billboard Hot 100 list. That's anywhere, everywhere, all over the world. And Japan just put them on after 60 years, my nigga. Like, I'm thinking, like, what's up? That's some prejudice shit. Do, like, Japanese people have problems with Korean people, or am I tripping? Like, listen to this again.
Debut song by a K soloist on the UK Big Top 40 chart. This song also had a major success in Japan as Jimin became the first Korean soloist to reach number 1 on both weekly and daily Oricon singles chart. No other Korean
soloist to earn more than 200K sales on an album in the first week in Japan's Oricon albums chart. Jimin is the first Korean soloist to achieve this feat with a Korean language album. The rest are all in Japanese.
Soloist has achieved this since this chart was first and Japan as Jimin became the first. No other Korean soloist has achieved this since this chart was first established in 1968.
So since 1968, you didn't have one Korean nigga on your chart?
I mean, let's look it up though. Let's see.
That's what he's saying. This new movement has been a movement. Like, you started hearing stuff about them about 6-7 years ago, but 10 years ago, 15 years ago, this wasn't even a thing. And for them to reach a chart on another language, like, a lot of Japanese people speak English. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't speak Korean. Does that make sense? So for a Korean song to reach a Billboard number 1 is a big deal.
That's crazy. That's like a lot of Americans who know Spanish, though, because Mexico's so close to us. Japan and Korea are relatively closer on the east side. Why would they not be familiar with their languages? Like, to think that Japanese people... I understand why the whole world knows English. Like, that's the most taught language in the world. I get it. But for Koreans to not know Japanese and Japanese to not know Koreans, Chinese not like you have to know it, but be familiar with it as a country. Like, that's just crazy to me.
We don't know one sentence in Korean. You might know 2. I don't know any.
But yeah, we're over here. We're Americans, bro. Like, we don't have nothing in common. They're on the other side of the planet. We could tell you some Spanish right now. We could all recite some shit in Spanish because Mexico's right there. And then on the East Coast, Florida, Cuba.
Right, but
we have
you got
Hispanic.
Water separating people, though. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But no, they could, motherfucker, that shit is connected over there where they at.
Water. No, they're not connected.
Is Japan an island?
Look, let me show you.
China and Korea is all perfect. Ain't that all land though? Between China and Korea, Japan's the only one that's an island, right?
Yeah, but we talking about Japan.
Right. So they're isolated from everybody, you saying. But they know English.
Because we do it. We have, a lot of troops there. I mean, this.
Okay.
It's not that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not racism or prejudice. Maybe it's just, you're right. Maybe you're right. It's just BTS come up and the world recognize it and then they one of them. Shoot.
We'll
Set
see.
Me Free also debuted at number
I have
30
to ask
on
somebody
Billboard's
in
Hot
Japan. I
100
don't
chart.
know.
He joined Psy as the only Korean soloist to chart a solo song within the top 30. Set Me Free also debuted number 5 and number 8 on Billboard's Global Excluding US chart and Global 200 chart. Set Me Free also debuted number 1 on Digital Songs Sales chart with the biggest debut sales week of 2023. After Set Me Free, finally the main
number
track
one.
Like Crazy was released.
You heard that?
Of 2023.
Number 1.
After Set Me Free, finally the main track Like Crazy was released. This song broke the record for the biggest debut for a solo song by a K-pop act in Spotify global history. It was also the highest charting song by a K-pop soloist in Spotify US history. Like Crazy also entered the top 5 Spotify US chart.
He killing Beyonce's, Jay-Z's.
In Korea, look, listen to it again.
First Spotify US song 23. After Set Me Free, finally the main track Like Crazy was released. This song broke the record for the biggest debut for a solo song by a K-pop act in Spotify global history. It was also the highest charting song by a K-pop soloist in Spotify US history. Like Crazy also entered the top 5.
My bad, I was wrong.
Spotify.
They're not effing with the Beyonce and shit. It's in K-pop.
Right.
Got you. So they're number 1 in K-pop.
They're still killing it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But it's not on that level. Then. They're not there yet.
US chart. The first and only K-pop soloist in the chart's history to do this. Jimin was also the only Korean soloist in history, with 2 entries debuting inside the top 10 of the UK Big Top 40, both at 4th place. Jimin also made history when he was the first Korean soloist and second Asian soloist to chart number 1 on Spotify's global song chart. He joined groups BTS and Blackpink as the only Koreans to do it. Jimin also made history when Like Crazy's second Asian soloist. Jimin also made history when he was the first Korean soloist and second Asian soloist to chart number 1 on Spotify's global song chart.
He hit number 1 on Spotify global song chart. So that's everybody.
Right.
He joined groups BTS and Blackpink as the only Koreans to do it. Jimin also made history when Like Crazy debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 1. He was the very first Asian soloist to debut straight at number 1. Like Crazy also debuted number 2 on Billboard's Global 200 chart. Overall, all of the album songs debuted on Spotify Global. Jimin was the first K-pop soloist to ever chart multiple songs in the top 10 of Spotify Global Daily Chart simultaneously. All of the album songs also debuted on the Billboard 200 chart. Rolling Stone, Billboard, and Consequence also named Like Crazy as one of the best songs released in 2023 so far. Face by Jimin earned the biggest sales debut for a Korean album by a soloist in Japan's history on the weekly album chart with 225,000 copies sold.
That's the video for Like Crazy.
Jimin's album also had the
mud
biggest
on the
debut
ground
by
in
a
the
K-pop act on the
kitchen?
With him in the
25,000
kitchen, yeah.
copies sold.
That ground
Jimin's
looked
album
crazy.
also had the biggest debut by a K-pop act on the Spotify global charts in 2023. With Face album, Jimin also became the first solo artist to reach 1 million first-day album sales on Hanteo chart because of the platform trying to manipulate Jimin's sales. He is actually the first artist to reach 1 million first-day sales 3 times in the first release day.
Damn, 1 million in a day. That's what Eminem used to do back in like 03. Damn.
Congrats, King. After this, Hybe's 2023 first
Hip-hop don't
quarter
sell like that
operating
no more.
profit increased by 41.5% to 52.5 billion won. Jimin was highlighted as one of the biggest contributors. Face by Jimin was also the best-selling album by soloists in history on Circle album chart with 1.35
His
million
AI
sales.
voice is
Jimin
killing
became
me.
the fastest million-seller act as a soloist. Jimin also got the Conca album certification on the Circle chart for selling million and platinum albums. Face also debuted number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart with 164,000 units sold. This is the biggest debut and highest charting album by a Korean soloist in the chart's history. Jimin also received the Melon Hall of Fame Millions album plaque by having almost 3 million streams in the first 24 hours on Melon. Jimin is also the first and only Korean soloist to have 4 solo songs with over 500,000 units sold in the US. All of these songs are now eligible for gold certification. Jimin is also always in the top 10 of Spotify Daily South Korea chart with multiple songs, which is really amazing because Koreans tend to only love girl groups. And now Jimin. Jimin is the first K soloist in history to reach number 1 on the Billboard Artist 100 chart. He is also the K soloist to spend the longest on Spotify's Daily Top Artists global chart. Jimin also broke the record for the biggest streaming year by a K-pop soloist in Spotify history with 1 billion streams. He did it only in 6 months. Jimin is the
6
fastest
months,
K-pop
damn.
soloist to surpass 1.6 billion streams on Spotify purely with his solo credits. a new record in the Guinness World Record book. With his solo songs under the BTS name, he already has 2.8 billion streams under his belt. And right now, Face is already the most streamed album by a Korean artist. To know more about Jimin's ideas and theory behind Face, you can read his solo album. Jimin was chosen by Universal Studios as one of the artists featured on a soundtrack for the movie Fast and Furious 10.
Oh, wow.
He was
Really?
a part of the main OST Angel Part 1,
Rip.
which makes him
I
the
didn't know
only
that.
Korean
Kodak
soloist
Black.
to have 2 OSTs featured in Hollywood movie. This song debuted number 65 on the Billboard 100 chart, which now makes Jimin the fastest Asian artist to have 4 songs on this chart, only in 4 months. Jimin also set the record as the first and only Korean soloist to have 2 songs chart multiple weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the last decade. He also had the most entries by a Korean soloist on the UK single and download charts. Just think about it, Jimin is surpassing other soloists and groups in Korea and internationally without the industry's help. Now how far would he succeed with the help of radio, playlisting, and good promo? Not to mention the shady tactics that YouTube, Spotify, Billboard, and Korean charts pull to slow him down. It's definitely really valuable for other artists to see Jimin succeeding as an Asian artist in the Western music market without selling his soul to the industry, just be relevant only on payola.
Yep.
I'm a singer, but I'm also a listener, and I receive positive energy and comfort from music. Just like other artists, music has affected how I think and given me strength. I hope people can feel what I feel and resonate with my music. That's what drives me to keep making music.
그리고 사실 뭐 노래나 앨범 만들 때 가장 좋은 게 뭐냐고 하면은 즐거운 게 가장
That's
좋은
his talking
건데
voice?
사실
Yeah.
뭐
Yeah.
이번이 처음이잖아요 여러분들. 그래서 기대해 주시는 건 좋지만
He's sitting there drawing.
그러니까 여기서 안 그치고 더 성장하는 모습을 또 보여드리고 싶으니까요. 아마 많이 부족할 거예요. 근데 제가 진짜 성장해 보일게요.
내부적으로도 이제 피디님들이랑 좀 이런저런 곡들도 만들어 보고 또 외부
I be wondering where they be filming all this stuff. The background always be clean.
Maybe in the studio, I think.
But we done seen like 300-400 different locations.
This is where they talk to the army, though.
They live together and shit. They were living together in the same place.
여러분들한테 보여드리고 싶은데 제가 아무것도 안 하고
See, no paintings on the wall, nothing. Just blank backgrounds everywhere.
This might be a hotel.
Hotels got pictures on the walls.
As you can see, Jimin is interested in making music, is really invested in its creation process, and we can definitely see that everything he touches turns into gold. His first EP, Jimin experimented with different genres and explored his skills. With this, he showed that he has the range as an artist to have a long and successful career. More about Jimin as the lead vocalist of BTS, and everything about and around Jimin's involvement in music in these videos.
Honors.
The next one is...
Yes, a wonderful guy. He's Jimin.
He's Jimin.
How did you get it right?
I don't know who he is. Everybody has to know his name.
Jimin is the first and only Korean to receive 3 national honors. They are James Van Fleet Award, Presidential Award for Popular Culture, and Arts category. Both honors were received with the rest of BTS members.
See, all right, let me see if I can get some of these motherfuckers. Oh, dang, they're similar to me. All right, one of them motherfuckers is Jungkook, and one is
That's Jungkook on the right in the blue.
J-Hope.
When you're on the right,
I confused
that's
these
the
two.
Right, like you said. Yeah, that's Jungkook.
That's the right because that's the right. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I know that's the right. So that's Jungkook. Then this is J-Hope then. RM, Worldwide Handsome, Jimin. He's tough.
I think that's V.
I think this is Sugar. Is that V?
I think that's V.
This V.
That's V.
That's Sugar?
Yeah.
No.
That gotta be. It gotta be.
Sugar. V.
I think that's V in the white. I could be
It's
wrong.
V?
I think that's V, and I think that's Sugar right next to him in the black. Or that's Sugar in the blue. And
This has all right. One of the this has to be V because this has to be Sugar, right?
Because
Sugar's the funny one that was in.
You said this one right here with the blonde hair at the top with the beige sweater on. You said that's
Worldwide
that's
Handsome. Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, and that's V right there. That's V at the bottom, right in the white shirt.
These are the ones I'm for sure. I'm for sure of.
Next to RM.
RM, Jimin, Worldwide Handsome. That's the only ones I'm sure. J-Hope, Jungkook.
I think that's V in the white.
All right, so V, then him, Sugar.
Yeah. They hairstyles be killing it.
The third award is the plaque of appreciation from the Kim Beek-Bong Fan Dance Preservation Society of Intangible Cultural Heritage
that
for his
brand
Mama
he had on, I've been
2018
trying
Fan
to get one
Dance
of those
stage.
shirts for a long time.
What?
The one that Jimin had on. He had on a shirt I like.
What's the
It
brand?
got a heart and an A. I seen it in Paris and I couldn't afford nothing. I wanted to come home with something.
That shit be expensive as freak.
Hell, man.
Also with the rest of the BTS members, he now is a president.
They came out and told me that Bugs Bunny shirt that we was looking at, that we thought was Iceberg, that was kind of like Iceberg from back in the day, Gucci, 1,500.
For real?
Yeah.
Potential envoy. And at the start of 2022, Jimin also
Baby
received
daddy.
an honorary diploma from the Busan High School of Arts.
That's right.
In Korea, there are a couple of official rankings stating idols or celebrities' overall impact and brand power, such as brand reputation ranking, in which Jimin has a record of being number 1 for 35 consecutive months.
Damn.
Jimin also tends to bring up the BTS positivity ratio in the group reputation ranking. There is also a Gallup ranking for idols. In 2018, Jimin became the first male idol to ever take first place in the Gallup ranking. Jimin also topped the ranking for the preferred Korean idols in 2019. Because of jealous individuals, Gallup decided to stop this particular idol ranking. Thus, Jimin became the first and last idol in history to occupy first
of what?
idol rankings in 2019.
Jealousy.
Because of jealous individuals, Gallup decided to stop this particular idol ranking. Thus, Jimin became the first and last idol in history to occupy first place for
That's
2 consecutive
crazy.
years.
I mean,
They
I
start turning on each other.
Armed
Huh?
with
It
you-
was
think of-
messing
I
up the cohesiveness of the group.
I can think about that.
You think that it was like jealousy? I don't think it.
I think they probably.
I think it was
they had
jealousy
some beef,
from
bro.
other groups, not within themselves. You think?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm working hard as
Nah.
hell. I'm working hard as hell, and you telling me that you're number one, and I'm not, and I'm
Hey, my
basically
nigga,
like-
everybody can't be Beyonce, my nigga.
That company
Kelly
got
is
all-
Kelly and Michelle is Michelle. Beyonce, Beyonce.
Yeah, but they got a producing company that's like, yo, that's bad for business. They arguing and fighting amongst themselves. Now
What
they
you
don't
think
like
the
each
jealousy
other.
was? You think they was jealous amongst each other?
Yeah, I think it's some issues.
Because they're supposed to be brotherhood.
They supposed to
and
be
then,
brothers.
And then this company comes out and starts listing who's the most popular and who's the least popular. And it start causing
Nah,
problems.
I don't think they didn't do most popular. They did
Because
least
other
popular.
groups could be jealous all they want.
I'm
But
thinking
they don't
it's-
have to do least popular. All you got to do is most popular.
They were doing just most popular. They weren't doing least popular.
Right, but whoever ain't on the most popular is the least popular.
Think about RM, bro.
I think they were talking about other groups though in Korea.
Why would they care if other groups was jealous?
Like
They gotta
motherfucking maybe NCT. I'm making stuff.
They don't-
I'm making this up. NCT be like, why we ain't?
Nah.
Because they was going by idol.
Think about this though. RM is the leader. He's supposed to be the leader. Everybody's supposed to. And
Just
Jimin
'cause
is
you're
the
the leader
one-
don't mean
And
no-
Jimin is the number one. Amarion, Marcus Houston, all of them was a leader. Everybody loved them. And then you get the main person that's not the leader, and you're getting told that you're the best. That's a problem.
I mean, is he though?
That's a problem.
He your favorite.
So you think he definitely my favorite?
It's two of them. You don't even know which. You can't tell them apart. You don't know who it is.
Nah.
You working on it.
They all dance.
Working on
Look,
it.
think about it. They all dance. They all sing. They all write music.
But they all don't dance the same. They all don't sing the
That's
same.
true. That's
they all
true.
don't have the same personality. They all don't have the same charm in their eye and twinkle in their eye to make me feel warm.
Right,
You
and that's what
understand?
caused the jealousy.
Think about this though.
Dang, you think the BTS? I don't listen. Let me know. Timestamp this shit. Are y'all telling me that this motherfucker that BTS members were jealous of themselves within them with others in BTS, and that's why they stopped that shit? Or are we talking about other Korean K-pop groups were jealous of BTS? Why Jimin was always in there?
Yeah, y'all the experts. Educate
Because
us.
if that's true, that don't make BTS look good, bro.
No, but that's
If
why.
that jealousy like that, like.
You get irritated with hearing that shit.
Because we
Oh,
supposed
how
to
would you get irritated with hearing that? If you brothers, like, I don't give a frick. If you the number one dude, you the number. They love you. They love you.
Some people don't. You hearing that? Think about it.
Jealous, hating
when you on
motherfuckers do
top,
that.
when you on top and you right here, and then every time you go somewhere, somebody's talking about, hey, where's Jody at? Hey, where you at, man? Hey, can you get Jody get autograph from me? And you famous too, and you ain't still. Hey, can you get this from me, bro? Hey, could you tell him I said hi? Could you tell him I love him? Every time you go somewhere, niggas gonna be like, nigga, this nigga, man. it's don't become.
I would like to tell him yourself. He's right there.
Why would he come? What if you're not? I'm talking about when they're by themselves.
Oh, okay.
Just think about that though.
Bullshit. That's extra bullshit.
Because it wasn't, because it's not supposed to be a competition, and that company was turning it into a competition.
Yeah,
they were all unified, and the company's creating, you know what I mean?
Better singer.
That wasn't BTS members. That was, I think, all of K-pop.
Idols. In 2018,
what are idols?
Top idols. Look, Blackpink's Jennie. BTS's Jimin. Red Velvet's Irene. Those are all the K-pop groups. That's the jealousy.
Right, but they're pulling Jennie out of the rest of the members of Blackpink.
Yes.
They're pulling Jimin out of the Red Velvet.
So that doesn't mean that inside BTS was hating on Jimin. That's like Blackpink people, IU and Red Velvet's hating on Jimin.
No. That could mean the other Blackpink members are getting mad at Jennie. That could mean the Red Velvet members are getting mad at Irene. And it could be any of it, but it was creating, you know what I mean? Like, we're a unit. It was divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying?
Ever take first place in the Gallup ranking. Jimin also topped the ranking for the preferred Korean idols in 2019. Because of...
Look, V's there.
Jealousy. Jimin also topped...
BTS Jimin, BTS Jungkook, BTS V.
The ranking
in
for
order.
The preferred Korean idols in 2019.
Yeah. Who's number
because
one?
Of jealous individuals, Gallup decided to stop this particular idol ranking. Thus, Jimin became the first and last idol in history to occupy first place for 2 consecutive Gallup idols. Activity ratio in the group reputation ranking. There is also a Gallup ranking for idols. In 2018, Jimin
Where's that freaking...
such as
there it is.
brand reputation ranking, in which Jimin has a record of
Park Jimin brand for number one for 35 consecutive months. From 2019 in January to 2021 of November.
Hey, this is why I say like I mean, this is why I was
the company was like, yo, y'all trying to tear our groups apart.
This is the thing though. Think about it. When artists
So you think like V was like, or someone was like, well,
they're messing up all the groups because they're a team. You know what I mean?
All right, so that's what I'm saying.
Divide and conquer. You're dividing the whole group with different shit. All the stuff that's going on. I mean, come on, man. It's like it becomes a problem. That becomes a huge problem. But honestly, it's like this though. This is why artists is. This is why like when you're a group, you don't really do solo songs by yourselves because it becomes a problem. When that song hit and this song hit, it becomes a problem.
That's not
and
what
then
the
not
army,
even that. People
that's
feel
not what
like
they speak. That's not what they promote. That would make them hypocrites, bro.
People feel like that,
if that is true, then they're freaking hypocrites,
that it
bro.
becomes that the group end up breaking up. That's why we got a lot of R&B groups that we had in America that break up because when they go. Go solo.
I'm not buying what he's saying. I'm not buying what he's saying. I think it's jealousy from other labels, other groups, not within BTS.
Why would you have to stop it then? They're competing with the other groups already, but within themselves, they don't want any competition.
I told you why they would stop it.
The company with all that money was going to say, look, y'all keep putting this list out, we're going to stop giving y'all any articles, any photos.
Maybe the fans was jealous. Maybe the BTS fans had beef with the Blackpink fans, with the other fans, with the NCT fans. Maybe that's the jealousy he's talking about. I find it really freaking funny how this guy puts all this detail on shit and say because of jealousy. What the freak was the jealousy? What was the problem? Talk about he didn't want to. He's highlighting the drama. He's going right over the drama like that shouldn't mean that. That shit does mean something.
Number 2 was IU. Number 3 was BTS Jungkook. Number 4 was BTS V.
Number 1 was Jimin. Number
Red
1 was
Velvet's
Jimin.
Irene was 6. Girls' Generation Taeyeon. Blackpink's Jennie was number 8. This is 2019's listing.
But where's number 1?
Number 1 was Jimin.
Oh, okay.
But number 17 was Blackpink's Jisoo. Red Velvet's Joy. So it shows you who.
That's other groups too. And if you're doing other groups, I can understand jealousy. Not BTS being jealous of themselves, like V having problems with Jungkook having problems with Jimin.
Why would they care though with another group? I wouldn't. I mean, like think about it. You wouldn't care about another group. They would keep going. They would keep going because it's competition.
Remember, Tina told us that they can't let it get out. Like they're not allowed to have gossip come out about the group. What's going on inside the group? Yeah, that's like a big taboo. Like no, don't share none of your personal business.
You're not even allowed to touch.
You gotta live with them.
I wish Tina was here. I need to bring Tina, but Tina doesn't like BTS no more. She likes the NCT. I have a Korean friend, Tina, who's Korean, 100% Korean. and she be telling me a lot of stuff about how they micromanage them and shit. That's where, you know, I got a lot of my shit ain't just made up, bro. Tina, I think she just came back from Korea.
Yeah, she did.
Let me call Tina right now, bro. Let's make this a thing, bro. Where my phone? Let me get this right now, bro.
Why do people think
I'm about to call a real Korean friend in my contacts right now. Y'all gonna see, bro. She just hit me up.
She just got back from Korea too, not too long ago.
Yeah, she did. Oh, freak! I called the wrong person. I called my sister. Oh God, no! She's gonna call me back. No.
Oh my God, I called my sister. No.
Right now, live. I don't give a freak.
Personally, I've never seen Taehyung jealous of Jungkook or Jimin, or both of them together. I haven't seen anyone in BTS who is jealous.
Hey, Jokes, what's going on?
Tina, my girl, what's up?
What's up? What's going on, fool?
I'm talking. Listen, I'm actually watching.
What's going on?
I'm watching a BTS video right now, and I need some help. I'm trying to see because you used to be.
You know I'm not a BTS. I like them, but I'm not BTS fan.
I know, but when I first saw you, right? Because we're talking about K-pop. We're having a K-pop discussion. I need your help. When you first started, when I first saw you doing your stuff on TikTok, it was BTS. You were first on them, right?
Well, I never did BTS TikToks, but BTS was my first K-pop group. Yes.
Then you went to NCT, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I make NCT videos.
Right. So back when you were you're still in it, but we're looking at a K-pop. They used to rank people by their popularity in Korea, and we're looking at it, and it's saying number one. It's saying that Jimin was number one in Korea for 35 consecutive months, but they also said that they stopped using this company that ranked them because of jealousy.
The Gallup list.
So
I don't know what that is. All I know is BTS is basic. People know now.
What about do you think that people are jealous within their own groups, or was it other groups that are jealous of other groups? Is there like a rivalry between K-pop groups? Like you're NCT right now. Do NCT fans generally not like BTS?
All fandoms don't like BTS.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And you just came you just came from Korea.
Yep. And I'm moving to Korea next year.
Wow, so you just toured all of Korea, and you saying that all Koreans don't F with BTS? Outside of BTS
Koreans
fans.
like BTS, but everyone knows BTS is basic.
Damn.
This is Jimin's birthday, Tina. Show some respect.
Because I don't know anything. When you're new, you're going to like BTS because they promoted them in America. It's just the way it goes. And I'm happy I liked BTS because that opened the door for me to see other groups.
All right. Okay.
You see what I mean? BTS not paved, but really helped.
Open the door.
Because of the marketing. Because that company heavily markets BTS. And that's why they make them do all the basic shit songs. So that they can get the white girls in America, the fat women.
Oh, holy freak. God, Tina.
And he's gay as hell.
So are you saying, so basically, like...
But he's a great artist.
Yeah. Heck, so you think that... So BTS groups So K-pop groups have beef with, like, other fandoms? Like...
No, not the groups. It's the fandoms have beef.
The fandoms have beef. So, like...
See, and I'm an end citizen, but I'm not a child. I'm not going to fight with people.
Right.
It's stupid. It's fucking...
So the toxic fans are the ones that argue and beef.
Of course. And it's kind of like sports fanatics who will fight you to death over their sports team. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But the teenagers are crazy. It's a different mindset, you know?
Got you.
So teenagers will be like, I'm going to marry him. He's not going to marry you. And you're like, bitch, he ain't going to marry none of you fat bitches.
Tina keep it a buck.
I love Tina, bro.
Tina keeps it a buck. She say how she
If you're
feel.
not Korean, they're going to marry a Korean girl.
Right.
Hello.
All right, Tina. Thank you so much for putting me on game. Thanks, sis. I love you.
You got it. All right.
All right. Bye. Listen, you might not
Tina
like hear
is
what
fire,
she said,
bro.
Hey, you,
All right, so just so y'all
Tina
know,
keep it a buck, bro.
Just
like,
so y'all know, Tina is also a comedian. So
she's
take that lightly. Don't get all don't come for her.
Don't get
she
too
has
twisted.
jokes.
Yeah.
She's a comedian, and she's a friend.
She's a Korean comedian.
I knew her when I first I knew her before she got into K-pop, but then she started getting into K-pop, and it was BTS, and she was going crazy. She went to the concerts, and she was like, BTS! And then she transitioned to NCT. She introduced me to NCT. My first introduction to K-pop was because of my friend, who's Korean, who told me about NCT.
She lives near a record store, too, a K-pop record store. So she's in there all the time.
She lives in Koreatown in LA.
Stuff, yeah.
She's in Koreatown right now. That's where she lives.
Right by a record store.
Yeah, so I know that's going to piss a lot of y'all off, but
what she
hey,
said,
you know what's tight is that she's Korean, my nigga. So that's
everybody
like you can't
got
call
their own
it.
opinion.
You can't call a nigga for saying niggas ain't shit if he's black. So here's a Korean woman giving her opinion. That's her opinion.
She was saying a lot.
But that's crazy.
We did not condone that opinion.
I'm
still into it.
I still got my opinion.
I feel like they're the hardest working group. Happy birthday to Jimin.
I agree. Yeah.
Why would she? Anyways, why would she say that? That's crazy. Because Jimin's amazing. I don't agree with that.
Comedians like to be shocking. Like Howard Stern likes to say stuff to right. drive it home. So
okay. Well, she just confirmed something for us though, that the fandoms be beefing. So maybe that's what they're talking about. Jealousy was the fans.
Maybe
being number 1 for 35 consecutive months. Jimin also tends to bring up the BTS positivity ratio in the group reputation ranking. There is also a Gallup ranking for idols. In 2018, Jimin became the first male idol to ever take first place in the Gallup rankings. Jimin also topped the ranking for the preferred Korean idols in 2019. Because of jealous individuals, Gallup decided to stop this particular idol ranking.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you, my nigga. I could already see the negative, hateful comments that are gonna come from the first 2 minutes of this video when y'all brought up plastic surgery on Jimin.
Oh yeah.
And if the hate that's gonna come our way happens, I'm taking this video down. I'm putting it on Patreon, nigga.
Why don't you just chop that part anyway?
I'm about to upload this shit right now, raw. I'm gonna give him the whole raw shit.
Okay.
100. Cause it's his birthday. I gotta get it out. But we gonna see, bro. She ain't lying about that army. They be freaking like a mother freaker, bro.
What did they say about
some of them? Not all of them.
What did they say about Keon when he was going like that?
They liked it. They liked. Oh no, they didn't like.
Yeah, I knew they didn't like that.
They didn't like what he was saying. They make them They make them cheer on recording on prompt. There's a guy there like, yo.
Yeah. I knew that was going to be a problem. That's why we never said that.
Don't take away the fun. Don't take the love from. Hey, listen, I'm always love my baby daddy Jimin, but that don't mean I got to make videos about it. Stop this shit. Don't make this shit stressful for me. I want to love the music. It's the music of that and Jimin above all that matters. And if we love Jimin, you like Jimin?
Yeah.
Do you like Jimin?
I think he's awesome.
I love Jimin. Remember that before you call us niggers.
Ranking. Thus, Jimin became the first and last idol in history to occupy first place for 2 consecutive years. Armed with unique vocals, unrivaled choreography, and a performance that astonishes everyone, Jimin also serves as a fashion icon. The fashion king Jimin seems to be grabbing attention from various people and brands in fashion. In 2019, when St. Laurent couldn't reach Big Hit, they contacted a Jimin fan site to ask permission to post one of his photos at their headquarters in Paris and Asia. When the news was out that BTS will be walking the LV fashion show and a teaser was released, LV Men's artistic director Virgil Abloh shared a video of Jimin from the said teaser. Input Mag mentioned Jimin's opening look, saying that Jimin, widely considered the most fashionable of the band members, opens the show in a light marbled suit and gold sunglasses. He was also mentioned by Vogue, claiming that those engraved wraparound logo shades never looked as cool as they do on Jimin. After the show, Jimin got a new nickname, LV's frontman. Jimin is the only member of BTS, and the second male idol ever to be a part of business of fashion, where those who are global icons that shape the global fashion industry only get to be a part of it. At the start of 2023, we also got Jimin's W Korea issue with a total of 6 covers, the highest the magazine has ever done. Also, W Korea magazine went out of their usual way of only selling the magazines on Korean platforms. This time they officially released it through their Amazon and eBay profiles for international fans. And they clearly knew what they were doing. Right after the announcement, the pre-sale on every platform was sold out and all of the magazine covers were in the real-time, daily, weekly, and monthly best-selling lists. And just counting 2 Korean platforms, this one magazine issue surpassed over 1 million sales index, the first time in W Korea's 17-year-old history. Not to mention that this was a sponsored photo shoot by Dior, the same Dior that actually pitched the idea of Jimin to business of fashion back in 2019. I bet a lot of brands were really happy about the group's decision
Thank
to
you, Cassie. Look, Cassie just became a Patreon. You already know what's up. There's a lot of videos of BTS on Patreon right now that are not on our channel right now. So, Cassie, enjoy those videos.
Allow the members' solo activity. That's why as soon as BTS released their plans to focus more on solo projects, Dior was the first to snatch Jimin up.
Dior,
Looks like
gang.
Versace, Valentino, Marc Jacobs, and Givenchy were a tad bit too late. Hopefully Donatella isn't experiencing that big of a heartbreak. It's nice that she is still liking Jimin's posts on Dior's Instagram even though she isn't even following them. Dior is certainly happy. Jimin is their first Asian male to ever be Dior's global brand ambassador. Following the news about this partnership,
they made sure they got him
stock
quick.
price
I wonder how much he got, bro, to be Dior.
They made sure they put him with
Look at the stock price went up. Dang, they selling shit.
peaked at the highest they have ever been in Dior's entire history of 31 years of being on the stock market.
Dior
The
expensive
news
as
about
shit,
Jimin
too.
being their global ambassador also was discussed all over the financial media. Jimin was also the name on everyone's lip.
All Jimin had to do was call me and be like, Jody, I'm about to sign with Dior. Really, baby daddy? Purchase. Buy that Dior stock, nigga. Oh, to be rich.
In this year's Paris Fashion Week, when attending Dior's show, Jimin drew in the
That's
largest
insider
crowd that
trading,
Dior
though,
has
so we
ever
can't do
seen
that.
and also the largest crowd that the Fashion Week as a whole has ever seen. After Jimin's appearance at this event, Dior's earned media value
Flawless.
rose by 370%,
Look at that. Look
which
at
was
that.
twice as much as Dior's closest competitor Yves Saint
that.
Laurent. Another brand who managed to snatch Jimin up was Tiffany & Co. In March, they announced Jimin
Tiffany & Co.
He's whacking all them rings as Tiffany rings. Tiffany and Co.
as their new
Company.
global house ambassador, naming Jimin as a pop icon representing the
See all that
21st
jewelry?
century. Not to mention that
Tiffany.
this
That's
it
all
boy is so
Tiffany's,
sought
huh?
after that his
Buy
one
that
photo
necklace,
shoot
too.
with Dior was
All
then used not
Tiffany.
only for the cover
Are
of
they
W
hairless
Korea,
too?
but also
They don't grow,
Da Man
like,
and
not one
Donichi.
hair, huh?
Hairless? Probably.
He don't got no one here.
I'm definitely sure he got hair on his cock. That's for sure.
Esquire Taiwan, Elle Hong Kong and Elle Vietnam, Bazaar Men Thailand, Elle Official Homs
Magazine.
Malaysia and Singapore. Not to mention Jimin's Vogue Korea covers and AERA Japan
Damn.
covers were also immediately the best sellers on all official sites. A fine example why Jimin stays #1 in the brand reputation ranking. Jimin's
Cause he
impact
baby daddy,
continues
that's
with his
why.
power to sell out anything he is associated with. Some of the things include various magazines with Jimin's front cover, clothes, jewelry and accessories, merchandise, food and drinks. Jimin has also been a muse for various artists. One of them is a Korean artist Lee K. He even has a highlight on his Instagram called Muse dedicated to Jimin's paintings. In 2022, Jimin's painting by Lee K was even displayed at exhibition at the
How much you go
Carousel du
for?
Louvre
How
and
much
it
you go for?
attracted more than 10,000 visitors. There have also
you know
been
he got
people from the
paid.
movie industry interested in Jimin. One of them is an American film director, producer, and photographer Gus Van Sant. In an interview, he has expressed his interest in working with Jimin, saying that Jimin is a person that has that kind of peaceful thing about them that I like. Even a famous Korean actor Kim Kap-soo made
I
a
wish I
Weverse
knew it
fan
was a
account so he
director I
could write
knew.
a message
I
to
know.
Jimin. Writing Jimina, do you remember me? We greeted each other at the restaurant when you were with your mother. It's embarrassing, but I'm in Army too. I registered today. Always stay healthy. Congratulations. And most recently, Jimin was name dropped in relation to the new Barbie movie. Ryan Gosling, or Ken, gave Jimin a guitar as a gift because he stole one of Jimin's looks, and that is not a real Ken thing to do. Even when Jimin is out of the public eye, Hollywood still manages to
Oh, he
mention
gave him a guitar. Okay.
The media also like to refer to Jimin as a frontman. This comes from Jimin's brand power, and the fact that, even if you don't know about K-pop, you probably have heard about Jimin.
혹시 그럼 좋아하는 멤버가 있어요? 개인적으로?
저요?
네. 너무 좋아하시는데?
지민?
지민 왜
귀여운 것 같아요.
I think he's cute. Man. Me too.
비 아니야?
지민이야.
지민.
지민이 춤선 못 봤냐?
비가 제일
아니야.
지민이요?
춤을 너무 잘 춰서 저 남잔데 반해버렸어요.
세렌디피티라는 그 곡에 동무할 때 춤이랑 노래도 잘 불러. 피땀 눈물
Look how she said it. I like that shit. Yeah, huh?
노래를 딱 시작하는 그 목소리의 피자가 너무 섹시했어. 뭔가 귀여워서.
She say
His eyes like a cat. Yeah, he do got them eyes, man. I'm telling you.
뭔가 팬 아니어도 약간 보게
I'm not a
되는
big fan of
그런
BTS
매력을 가지고 있어서 그냥 노래 들을 때마다 되게 좋아요. 이름을 잘 모르겠어요. 제가 아이돌에 관심이 잘 없어서. 아, 지민. 네.
지민 B.
김남준. 네, 슈가? 지민 B.
슈가?
잘 모르는 것 같아요.
네,
그
지민 B.
레몬스터.
한 명밖에 모르는 것 같아요. 지민?
중에서 누가 제일 잘생긴 것 같아요?
지민?
지민.
네.
지민 왜 뽑으셨나요?
아는 사람 얼굴이 그 지민밖에 없어요.
Oh wow.
개인적으로 좋아하지는 않는데 따로 근데
at
그 중에서도
black dude?
지민이 좀
white dread tips.
네, 지민.
That's not die. That's
the best thing about the country?
Jimin from K-pop. Jimin from BTS. BTS, sorry.
What's his name? Jimin.
Jimin from BTS.
That's the girl.
That's the white
Tina
girls
was
that.
talking about.
That's what he said. Fat white girls. That's exactly what Tina said in America. They're trying to get the fat white girls, but they're never gonna marry them. Fuck.
About the country.
Damn.
Jimin from K-pop. Jimin from BTS. BTS, sorry.
What's his name? Jimin.
Jimin from BTS.
Bless her heart.
I work for Jimin. Dress them for their concert.
She looked nice though.
They all came to our office and did a take wow. He has such a great personality. Jimin? Yeah, for sure. Jimin is like a character. I love his style. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
여자분들이 이 멤버를 정말 사랑합니다. 우리 지민 씨. 아니 정말
Baby daddy. Baby daddy. Freak back.
Very cute. 것도 그렇게 귀엽나요? 그 뭐랄까 애교살이 정말 많아요. 그래서 저도 이제 여자친구랑 주변 인물들한테
He trying to read it.
지금 제가 일하는 부장님이나 과장님
Even managed by her, they all say that the first member they come to like is Jimin.
지민이를 먼저
They come to like BTS because they like Jimin.
That's the logo.
And they.
다른 멤버들한테는 이제
Not what logo? Oh, that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
정말 그
He's really loved by the fans.
눈 마주치고 방금 알아봤어. 눈 마주치고
I just made eye contact and they recognized me.
Who said that?
Jimin!
눈 마주치고 방금 알아봤어.
The girl was yelling.
She was.
Fuck!
눈 마주치고 알아봤어.
In that van, they still got recognized.
지민! 아까 그 소리가 지민.
Oh, they're going to tour bus right there. That's
아미
why.
여러분들은 저희 눈만 봐도 바로 안 알아봐요. 아니걸 나는 기사님인 줄 알았을걸.
Some examples to back up his titles
What'd he
can be
say?
아니걸 나는 기사님.
No, they probably thought I was a driver.
Some examples
So
to
he's
back up his
recognizing, you
titles
know,
can
he's
be
not
when
as
Global
popular as
Big
him.
Data
Oh,
Research
yeah,
Institute
looking
ranked
good with
the
that
then
sweater.
latest mobile
That
models
cardigan.
of 3 companies, and the Samsung Galaxy S20 had ranked number 1 on the survey. With the latest release
What
in
phone you
marketing
got,
effects,
Jody?
it was
Samsung.
mentioned by the Institute
Not that
that the
one, though.
advertisement with BTS
You ain't got the
also
Jimin
seems to have had
phone.
Yeah, I got the one above that. He's on the S20. He should have got with a fold.
a big impact. Jimin has also increased the world interest toward Teboki after his visit to a local Teboki street stall, with
Wow.
sales increasing by 25%
Wow.
instantly.
Crazy, man.
Jimin was mentioned in a report that talked about a Teboki brand
crazy.
selling out, and the boom of Korea's processed rice exports. The same thing happened with a ramen brand. Media reported that Jimin boosted the sales of Samyang ramen by 158%.
Why
in
y'all
the
blurring it
US,
out if y'all gonna do a
100% in
story on
China,
it?
This
also
remind me of the
proving his
damn
strong
Simpsons.
marketing
It just
power.
take one
Vice
person to
Chairman
take me
Kim
to
They look on them cameras to see what they eating and what they drinking.
I want it, Mimi. I want it.
That's crazy.
It's like the Simpsons.
I'm eating what Jimin eats. We're in love. Fuck.
Food has already thanked Jimin for greatly affecting the sales of spicy chicken ramen on SBS
Wow.
Food Talk, saying Jimin uploaded footage of himself eating our buldak ramen, which thanks to him is seeing great
Shit,
commercial
I'm about to go
impact.
get some today.
Samyang Food also sent presents to BTS members. The message on Jimin's ribbon said, "Thanks to Jimin, we've built a new factory in Mulyong." Jimin was also mentioned on talk show Free 19 when
Got us
discussing
some
the
money.
So you think if Jimin will give me an intro, you're watching
Jimmy
not just
Stoner.
anime, not just anime. Woo! Go to the roof.
That algorithm,
Or
brush through that algorithm.
Or no other thing as well too. They
widespread
might
of the
blow it
year,
up.
saying, Yuja tea became a hot topic across the world after Jimin posted about it, generating an 100% interest on Google Trends.
I'm sorry, Jimin, I don't want to eat that.
What is that?
Who's that tea?
That's tea?
Yuja?
BTS 지민 씨의 소소한 일상이 유즈가 아닌 유저를 유명해지게 하며 큰 영향력을 발휘했다고 합니다.
And not only did Jimin top the Billboard Hot 100 as the first Korean soloist in history, he also once again helped a whole industry. News reported that the stock price of the entertainment industry rose following news of BTS Jimin topping Billboard Hot 100 for the first time as a K-solo. The media reported that not only Jimin raised HYBE shares up to 23.6% that month, but his influence also had the ripple effect of other major entertainment companies. SM saw a 13.2% rise, YG 11.3%, and JYP 9.8%. The 2021 Big Data Utilization Hallyu Market Research report published by the Korean Foundation for International and Cultural Exchange also showed Jimin's boy impact, as he was the most mentioned topic under K-pop, K-variety, and K-food. The size of the circle indicates the amount of mentions, while the connecting line shows keyword relational strength. As you can see in the K-pop image, Jimin is more often mentioned individually with K-pop, alone from his BTS status. Jimin has also been a hot topic amongst non-K-pop fans since the very beginning. If you didn't know K-pop, you probably heard about Jimin. That's why his name was on the trending topic even in 2014 when BTS were still rookies. All the commotion about Jimin could be best seen on Twitter. Even right from the very beginning in 2013, a lot of users were tweeting about Jimin being very popular, and that he will most definitely have a bright career. A lot of them were already then wishing for a Jimin solo song.
Oh, wow. Just Timberlake, baby. Sexy back.
Another thing we witnessed on Twitter was former South Korea's President Moon liking a Jimin Serendipity performance clip. Every time BTS performed or attended any award shows, especially in America, "Who is he?" would always be trending, and a lot of locals would be interested to get to know more about Jimin. Some of the examples could be BTS SNL performance, BTS American Music Awards red carpet appearance, or BTS performing on America's Got Talent. Even a lot of his fan cams from concerts of him looking beautiful go viral.
Of course.
Who is he? Damn, is everybody tapping in?
Yeah.
Korea's frontman Jimin is also the face of tourism. He contributes to the economy with his influence as a world-renowned artist. Jimin is drawing attention by being used to promote tourism in Busan and Seoul. Even his birthday projects help to boost the local economy, as all of the birthday projects are usually visited by large groups of people, and businesses around the events get revitalized. We all know that Jimin's birthday celebrations in the month of October are like a big festival. A lot of local shops and cafes usually thank Jimin's fans for helping their business bloom at this time. Jimin's economic impact
they
is
be
also
helping, they be
recognized
praising
by
him
the
and helping
city's
they
government,
doing this video to
allowing
celebrate
Jimin's
baby daddy.
dedicated
God,
fan
look at that
bases to
post.
projects that they wouldn't allow for others. One of Jimin's biggest celebration projects was a Jimin's themed airplane. The Jimin-themed airplane was the first Idol's collaboration with Jeju Air to run a package consisting of the entire aircraft wrapping, flight ticket,
girls
and
was
in-flight
buying
cup
tickets
set
for that. Like,
3
I want to
months.
fly in
And
the
it looks like that for this
Mhm.
year's BTS Festa, one of Big Hit's projects was also inspired by this specific Jimin fan-based project. We also got to find out that LV frontman Jimin was the reason that BTS became LV's ambassadors. A hint, it was because of his sold-out brand power.
So Jimin got the whole group BTS a sponsorship by LV, by Louis Vuitton. So he bringing money to the group.
On BTS off time, Jimin went to Jeju Islands. After posting a couple of pictures on his new personal Instagram profile, the tourism in places where he visited flourished. He even got his own photo zone, and you could receive gift vouchers if you took photos at this zone. Jeju also jumped from 19th to 2nd place on city brand reputation in Korea, just behind Seoul. Even almost a year later, there's still a huge queue of people that want to recreate Jimin's photos, as there now is an official Jimin tour on the island.
He's a grown man, want to see Jimin. See that?
Look at him in the black.
Looking like Charles Barkley and
He's
shit.
smelling the seat.
He ain't smelling the seat, man. He trying to do a handstand.
Some of them will smell the seat though. They
probably
gonna smell the other butt cheeks of everybody else. Take the picture. Take the goddamn picture.
That's what
A
Jimin
similar
did.
thing happened when Jimin posted his individual video on BTS YouTube channel where he chose to make bracelets in his free time. After the video went live, the bracelet making shop posted on Instagram thanking fans for the big interest and support, and for booking all of the available classes.
Wow.
Jimin's face of K-pop and BTS streak continues, with Korean news singling out Jimin's parts when reporting about BTS concerts, press conferences, or other news about the group. Sometimes it's even a little funny how desperate they look for any Jimin content, as they edit together Jimin's fan site filmed videos and official hype
if
footage
this is
just to show.
Jimin's birthday today, then they're going crazy right now in Korea.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I gotta give this video today for his birthday.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucking video is 2 hours right now, my nigga. We 2 hours recording right now. We still got
a lot more to go.
40 minutes.
A lot more to go.
Or Jimin's part.
Got 40 minutes of this shit.
Other rightful titles that Jimin has earned all throughout his career are Stage Commander and Stage Genius, Dance King, Rookie's Bible, and Idol of Idols. Jimin's solo performances are called the rite of passage, as many rookie and junior idols try to cover them, and Jimin is referred to as Rookie's or Idol's Bible, as he is a great role model to them due to his personality, dance,
That's the
stage
move from that
presence,
song.
and other
What's the name of that
charms.
song, Junior?
Usually when covering Jimin's songs,
Why you do
idols
like
do the
that?
dance and the singing
Set me
part
free?
separately though,
Yeah.
and you already know why.
우선 보컬을 먼저 볼까? 그래.
You know, I'm just curious of why this dude took this low grade footage, so much low quality footage, man. Nigga, like, you couldn't get no HD of this shit, like.
너무 높은데? 이거 진짜 너무 어렵다. 미치겠어. 야바이나 그래.
K-Media
is
has
that?
also named
I don't
Jimin as
know.
the standard
Somebody
of
that didn't
K-pop.
make it?
Jimin is Korea's best idol in various ways, including his dancing skills, popularity, brand power, visuals, and singing ability. Therefore, many juniors
Prince.
want to follow in his steps and also become K-pop idols. For example, idols from the group TXT have mentioned Jimin as someone they take
This is why you be
inspiration
seeing
from when
Pusha T
performing.
wearing
With T
short
Hyun Sik,
pants,
of all the
like
performers
he in the
I know,
Umbrella
I think
Academy.
he's the pinnacle when it comes to that classical
of what?
style of dance. What would Jimin do?
Why?
How would he move his head
Because the
around for this
stylists
part?
be
I
watching
practiced
fashion
by
all over the
painting a
world.
picture
That's-
of that in my head. Huaninkai mentioned
Like, he
Jimin's
was
filter
with,
performance.
I think
I was wondering how to be expressive for the
Chanel.
performance and
I don't know
recently
who-
watched
or-
Jimin's filter concert performance. I got a lot of inspiration from that performance. Bong Jiu praised Jimin's dancing and energy, saying, Jimin dances as if he's gonna break his bones. I want to express the same. Jay from the group Enhypen said in his Weverse interview, I want to dance as if it's a piece of cake even when I'm using every last drop of my energy that I could collapse. When dancing K-pop choreography, my role model is Jimin of BTS. In another Weverse interview, Nikki from Enhypen said, I love the way Jimin dances, so I make it a point to study him very closely. I auditioned with his song Lie, so it was a huge honor to film a TikTok with him, just the two of us. He was so kind and nice. I
In a
enjoyed every
parking
second
lot.
of it. New Kids
doing that
Jump
shit
on
in the
has said,
parking lot,
I
bruh.
wanted to show a good performance, so I watched BTS performance. I watched Jimin's fancams hundreds
are
of
other
times all
artists.
night,
Yep.
thinking how can I do these expressions and details. Kazuha, a professional ballerina and a member from the new Hype girl group La Seraphim, has mentioned that she
Damn.
auditioned for Hype with the song
Fire.
Dynamite after seeing Jimin perform the song, which made her even more interested in performing. She has also mentioned to
She's
Teen Vogue, I
gorgeous.
only knew
Yeah.
ballet before, but I got interested in K-pop especially because of Jimin from BTS, because he also majored in contemporary dance.
적이 되게 많은데요. 저는 이제 방탄소년단 선배님의 지민 선배님이
지민 씨.
네,
네.
제가 또 무대에 너무 진심인데 지민 선배님 무대 하시는 거 보면 진짜 충격을 받거든요. 와, 이렇게 무대를 할 수 있구나. 그래가지고 되게 닮고 싶은 부분 중 하나입니다.
I have a collaboration with BTS because I love their dance style. Especially I love Jimin's style, so I learn from that.
BTS의 지민 선배님을 보고 많이 배웠던 것 같습니다.
네네.
네.
데뷔 전부터 BTS 선배님들을 굉장히 좋아했고 또 그중에서 지민 선배님을 굉장히 좋아해서 연습생 때도 많이
They all like my baby daddy, man.
영감을 받고.
Hey, y'all, please do not hold what Tina said against us, man.
Oh, you still thinking about that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's still on your head. Hey, that's what happens when you make a live phone call, right?
Yeah, whatever happens.
That's how I be, man. You know, what you want from me? Hey, and then they say, don't edit the videos. Normally, I would have edited this sheet, so this is the type of sheet that you might get when it's unedited.
Got it.
Give me everything. Y'all want everything? Ugh, everything's coming.
배웠던 것 같아요, 그분한테.
시험 13일은 지민 선배님의 생일이십니다. 오영아 내 생일 언제게? 7월 9일. 7월 10일. 뭐라? 7월 10일. 아 7월 10일. 제 혈관 속 DNA가 말해주고 있어요. 뭐라고요? 제 피 속에 내 왼쪽 속에 아미의 피가 흐른다고요. 방금 전에 DNA. 이거 뮤비 나왔을 때 신세계였죠. 지민 선배님의 금발 말이 됐다고요. 지민 선배님. 찜니 덕후 우영 씨 소문 듣고 왔어요. 나 암이에요. 질 수 없어요. 찜니에 대한 사랑. 방탄소년단 사랑해. 우영 씨는 한쪽 손목에만 흐르죠. 나는 내 온몸에 아미의 피가 흐른다. 근데 저는 최근에 마마에서 제 바로 옆에 지민 선배님이 앉았습니다.
거울을 보면서 각도나 선 위주로 연습을 많이 했던 것 같습니다. 팬분들도 아시겠지만 제가 또 암이라서요. 지민 선배님을 정말 많이 좋아하고 정말 많이 카피를 하고 많이 연구를 했는데 아직 많이 부족하지만 진짜 멋있다. 나도 저런 아티스트가 되고 싶다라는 생각을 했던 것 같아요.
In fact, you could see Jimin's impact as the Stan Attractor when YouTube allowed you to see the most played part of every video, with Jimin's parts being the majority in BTS videos. Fans went crazy when BTS finally performed their song Run BTS, and of course Jimin's dancing went viral during the concert. Then again after the dance rehearsal was released. And later when other idols were doing the Run BTS challenge, you could see which idols were studying Jimin's dancing with this Jimin-fied head whip only he did at the concert and in the rehearsal video. That's what you call a father of K-pop. Jimin is also the king of fancams. His fake love fancam was the first K-pop idol fancam to surpass 100 million views and a turning point for other fans to mass stream their idols.
You hear this stupid shit to say fancam.
I'm like, what's a fancam?
Fan cam.
Jimin is also the king of fancams. His fake love fancam was the first K-pop idol fancam to surpass 100 million views and a turning point for other fans to mass stream their idols.
Like somebody with a phone.
Jimin also has 2 plaques of appreciation for his dance skills. One is the previously mentioned plaque for the 2018 MMA fan dance stage, which Impact is still being talked about. And the other is the MMA 2021 Best Main Dancer Award plaque.
오늘 시상하는 부문은 페이보릿 댄스 아티스트 남자 부문입니다. 그래서 여기에 오기 전에 가수분들의 무대 영상을 찾아보고 왔는데요. 춤선이 예쁘기로 소문난 BTS 지민 씨 보이고요.
That's right, baby daddy, like you.
지민의 춤을 봤을 때 한마디로 이야기하자면 자기만의 세상이 있다라고 이야기를 할 수 있겠습니다. 춤을 추면 사람이 돌변하죠. 그리고 사람을 끌어당기는 기질이 있어요. 어떤 안무를 춰도 본인의 춤으로 만들어서 지민화시켜서 춤을 추는 사람입니다. 춤에 있어서 자신의 영역이 확실한 스타일이죠. 지민만의 스타일이 딱 갖추어져 있기 때문에 어느 무대에 서던 간에 가장 돋보이는 댄서가 될 수 있을 겁니다.
That's because everybody loves him. That's why. That's what they want to see. That's what they come to see. They come to see all of BTS, but you know, everybody got their favorites, bro. Beyonce, man. Jimin is the Beyonce of BTS.
안무를 익히고 나서 그 안무를 추게 되면 자기 세상에 빠져서 어떻게 추는지도 모르고 추고 있다는 느낌입니다. 스스로가 가진 스타일을
You know what? He's a lot thinner than he was in high school.
집어넣을 수 있는 실력을 가진 사람입니다. 아마 지민한테 어떻게 하면 너처럼 춤을 출 수가 있어? 라고 물어본다면 지민은 가르쳐주지 못할 거라고 생각되네요. 지민이 추고 있는 춤은 누구도 흉내낼 수가 없는 지민만이 출 수 있는 춤이라는 거죠. 모조품을 만들어낼 수 없는 하나의 예술작품 같은 스타일의 춤입니다.
They both are.
우와, 잘 뛴다.
Which one you taking?
Right, with the green.
Right or left?
The one on the green.
The one with the green.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, E-Man?
Same. She look better.
그럼 지금
You?
지민님이 하시고 있는 테크닉이 사실 무용을 전공한 애들도 못하는 테크닉인데 아직 몸에 가지고 계신다 코어를. 이렇게 뗄 수 있어?
That's tough.
나도 못해. 근데 약간 모든 장르를 잘하시는 느낌. 지민님은 딱 무용.
Yeah, I will go green.
지민님은
It's close.
무용이라고 딱 가져오시면 정말 무용 같고 현역 같고 그런 느낌이 있어.
그때 지민님이 쩌르르.
All right, which one of these are we smashing?
Tim no sus, bro.
Neither.
Neither one?
No.
All right, for sure.
춤을 추는 걸 처음 보고 와, 저 사람 뭐지? 왜 이렇게 춤을 잘 추지라고 느꼈었던 기억이 나요.
이 영상 하면 일단 지민님이다. 약간 그런
The whole dude, what's happening?
아, 333 춤 알아?
알죠.
3분 33초.
Oh, I'm left.
진짜 많이 들어.
I'm brown.
와,
For
난
sure?
여기가 제일 좋아.
One on the left, bro.
The white. The one that's in the white.
Yeah, easy. You blue, huh? All right. Go
콜이
ahead.
있으면서도 또 아이돌의 춤 실력을 가지고 있고
Oh, no.
굉장히 종잡을 수가 없어요.
impossible.
다만 엄청난 분이다 그러니까 혹시 또 방탄소년단 쪽에서 누가 한번 온 건
So he could be one member from BTS.
춤을 굉장히 잘 춘다면서요.
He could be in the army.
소수 의견 들어볼 텐데요.
This is the Masked Singer Korea, huh?
Yup, that's what it looks like.
연습한다고 되는 게 아니에요.
네.
그래서 요즘 가장 춤 하면은 떠오르는 아이돌이 제가
Sometimes people be stealing shows from us. Other times we be going on vacation and stealing shows from other places.
잘하신 것 같아요.
남자애들 3명.
Did they get the Masked Singer from Korea?
No, I think they got it from London.
London?
Yeah.
태민. 아, 태민이 춤 너무 잘 춘다. 방탄 지민이 춤 잘 추죠, 정말.
But Mexico be doing one.
근데 셋 다?
I don't exactly know though.
Like they spending this whole time just showing other people sucking on Jimin. Like I want to know more about Jimin, not like that's one of my critiques of this video. Like I understand this is a fanboy making this video, but like you're showing a whole large segment of other people sucking Jimin off. But if this is about what are you trying to tell us? You're trying to educate us on Jimin, right? So I want to learn more about Jimin. I understand he's great.
He ran out of stuff about 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Got a little
That's
emotional.
what it seems like.
Just now, and for someone at his level to actually execute exactly what I have in mind and do it in a way that might be even better than what I could have done, I will always be forever like grateful.
Oh, he's a choreographer?
Yeah.
He's guiding the audience really, really well with where they want him to actually look or where he wants them to actually look. Beginner dancers very often just focus on how do I hit my move, how do I reach this thing in time, which makes sense. I think there's a lot of people who are versatile, but there's gimmicks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I know I can pull out like an aerial real quick.
He's a dancer.
But no, Jimin's like got contemporary experience, modern experience, hip hop, popping. You can actually see all those integrated so well. He's clever with where he's breathing. He's clever with where to relax, where to look. Like these are actually very intentional choices that over time start becoming second nature.
Yes.
Big Hit's performance director has said that Jimin has the characteristic of expressing very smooth and textured choreography, so even when he does hip-hop choreography, he exudes a little alluring charm. In BTS book Beyond the Story, 10-year record of BTS, it is mentioned that Jimin's inspirations from their American activities had a direct influence on BTS. As he attended the performances of various artists in America, he developed bigger artistic ambitions for BTS. I kept comparing their performances to ours.
That's the one
I
I
began
like.
thinking our
That's the
concert
video
staging could
performance
be
I
better.
like.
So we began asking
running
more
out of
from our
footage.
own concerts. I kept talking about the need to go beyond where we were, to change
this
our
wasn't in what
repertoire
we
and
saw.
improve our sets and production.
Maybe it's
to
a
learn
different
more
video.
about Jimin's impact,
It was the
about
same
Jimin's
day. No, it was the
being
same
amazed
video
by
because it was the same
Jimin's
basketball
V-Lives or some of the
court with that
interviews
cherry wood floor I love.
Personality and emotional intelligence. Okay, that's good.
behind them.
오늘도 고생하셨고 내일도 힘냈으면 좋겠고 쉴 수 있을 때 푹 쉬시고 이 안에서 여러분들
If they can't read it, should we tell them what it says, Jody?
A lot of Korean fans also
could make
point
them
out
read it.
that
They know
Jimin
what it
writes his
is 'cause they
sentences
freaking
in a
saw this
structure
shit a
that is
million
really
times.
easy
They
to
saw this
translate
video a
for
million times.
international
You
fans.
can watch it here.
He has also been praised by experts for his speech at
Read it on the
various
screen
events. One of them would be the annual Youth Day where Jimin delivered his speech without any script with elegance and sincerity. And most recent would be the speech that he presented at on General Assembly.
어쨌든 안 보고 안 보, 네.
대변하는 거였기 때문에 우리 이제 미래 세대는 어떻게 보면은 팬분들한테 듣고 받은 메시지를 얘기하는 부분이었잖아요.
그래서 딱 카메라를 보고 딱 내가 명확하게 하고 싶었던 거죠.
딱 그래요.
Some fans also have noticed that in interviews he will mostly give really well detailed yet at the same time generalized answers about himself. He usually doesn't tell much, even though sometimes it could feel like it. Any new information we get to know about him is mostly from people around him.
Let's see.
여러분들한테 보여준 거 빼고 다 못해요. 지금 하고 있는 걸 더 잘하고 싶네요.
좋아하는 거.
Jimin's great upbringing also shows in his respectful mannerism. Ones that fans have frequently noticed are his good boy pose with hands at his sides.
Joey, how come you don't ever do a good boy pose?
Because I ain't no good boy. And that's okay. Opposites attract, baby daddy.
Or this
You the good
respectful
boy.
hand gesture that is
Ooh,
used
the
in
black
Korean
dress.
culture.
Oh, very
Or
nice.
the blue shoes.
Yeah.
They having a glass toast to water.
That's champagne.
That's water.
Champagne.
The first one was water.
Probably. Paddle?
Jimin does not only go viral for his visuals or performance, but also for his etiquette. One example is Korean citizens gushing about how Jimin uses elements of Korean etiquette even when he is abroad. When greeting people, you will always see him bowing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome back to AMA. It's okay to cut off.
새해 복 많이 받으세요. 세배는 하고 오셨어요?
See, that means a lot. Yeah.
Genius.
Still bowing.
He looked like the genius.
The best genius?
Yep.
When BTS performed their song DNA for the Korean President Moon and the First Lady, there's a part where Jimin usually shows hearts, sweeps his hair back, or does something else fun for the audience. But this time he did a 90-degree bow, which once again allowed him to receive a big round of applause from the general Korean public.
편하게 앉아. 아니 나는 이렇게 나도 그 지민이하고 슈가가 갑자기 올 줄 몰랐어요.
자 여러분, 이 상황에서 지민 씨처럼 행동하는 게 절대로 쉬운 게 아닙니다. 왜냐하면 지민 씨가 이렇게 초대받은 손님으로서 앉으려다가 자기보다 나이가 많은 사람 때문에 엉거주춤한 자세로 있는다는 건 절대로
Okay, so he's waiting for the elder to sit first. Stop
왜냐면
from
이런
sitting.
상황들은 예측할 수 있는 게 아니기 때문에 그렇습니다. 그리고 지민 씨가 보여준 이 이전에서의 좋은 매너와
He has
좋은
manners.
예의들을 봤을 때는 한마디로 몸에 배어서 자연스럽게 나온 행동이라는 거죠.
Jimin, as sweet and caring as ever,
Second
always
nature to
expresses
him.
his sincere gratitude to the fans. One of the many sweet things is Jimin hashtagging his tweets with "Our armies won an award again" whenever BTS receives an award at an award show. He also comes on Weverse Live more frequently to update fans about what he's doing and thanking them for their love and all of the achievements his solo songs are making. Jimin also frequently likes to remind the fans to stay warm and not to catch a cold whenever the weather gets a little colder, as well as always reminding fans to stay healthy and look after your body in a healthy way.
잘 걸리니까 조심하시고 마음 조심하시고 몸 조심하시고 그렇게 있어주시면 감사하겠습니다. 즐겁고 오늘 식사 잘 챙겨 하시고 앉으셨던 분들을 오늘 봐주셔서 오늘도 감사합니다. 다음 주에 또 올게요.
그런 거 있잖아요. 해피바이러스 그런 거 해주고 싶어요.
Happy version.
그러니까
Yeah.
그래서 뭔가 안 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하지 마시고 안 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하면 이게 끝도 없습니다. 저도 많이 해봤잖아요. 그래서
Damn.
안 좋은 생각 많이 하면 어차피 이게 꼬리를 계속 물고 땅굴을 파게 돼요. 그러니까 생각 되게 좋은 생각 많이 하셨으면 좋겠고
Yeah, a lot of lipstick on.
제가 이렇게 한번 비추는 게 여러분들 모두에게 그럴 수는 좋은 영향이 될 수는 없을 수도 있지만 이렇게 조금이라도 힐링이 되셨으면 좋겠습니다.
His
여러분들
hairdresser must be busy. He have a
그러려고 오는
different
거니까요.
hairstyle like every
항상
day.
행복하셨으면 좋겠고 아프지 말고 네,
Wish him not
힘들지
to get
말고
sick.
항상 좋은 일만 가득하셨으면 좋겠습니다. 요즘 같은
He wishing nothing but positive and happiness for them all.
상황이
That's tight.
He's a
네,
good guy.
진심이고요.
Yep.
아프지 말고
Sexy. Look at that face.
여러분 요즘에 또
You wish you had a
안
face like
좋으면
that,
또
punk motherfucker.
그
If you had a face like that, nah, you ain't got the same personality, so I wouldn't like you.
걸린다고 하니까
That's good. That's
밥
good.
잘 챙겨 먹고 항상 밥을 잘 드세요. 맛있게 잘 먹어야
Eat
돼요.
well all the
그래서
time.
저도
Man, you be eating noodles and shit. I'm off of that now. I can't even eat that. I'm on my diet and shit.
먹으러 갈게요.
Listen to Jimin.
오케이. 뭐 제가 얘기해놨어가지고 뭐라고? 밥 먹고 좀 잘 지내고
Look at him in the front. Why would you be that close to the camera?
다이어트 어떻게 했었냐고요? 다이어트는 여러분
How did I lose my weight? Then go on a diet.
근데 이게
I don't want to call
다이어트라고
it a
얘기하면
diet.
좀 그런 것 같아요. 이게 다이어트라고 얘기하면 이미 기분이
I have
나빠요.
to call it a diet.
그쵸? 우리 건강한 몸을
To build a healthy body.
만들기. 건강한 몸
Let's call it body care.
관리라고 하죠. 건강한 몸 관리는 여러분 하셔야 돼요.
You need to take care of your health.
근데 다이어트는 하지 마세요.
But don't go on a diet.
주에 또 뵙는 걸로 해요. 그동안 밥도 잘 챙겨
He got
드시고
the hairstyle from what you call Fast and Furious guy.
건강하면
Yeah, man.
운동도 좀 하시고.
Han?
Yeah, that's Han. See how Han do that move too.
빠른 걸음.
Han hair a lot longer though, but it's the
계단
same
오르는
kind
게
of
더 좋습니다. 내려가지
feathered
말고요.
look at the end.
조심해서 또 귀가하시고 귀가했다고 위버스에 글 남겨주시면 제가 또 읽어보도록
What's
하겠습니다.
Weverse?
He said walking fast is better than running. I heard that. Dick Gregory said it's better to walk than run because your heels touch the ground. That's just a natural way of just walking is better. He says run up the stairs. He says going upstairs is better than walking fast. He said, but don't go down the stairs.
Huh?
Go up the stairs, take an elevator down, and then go up the stairs, take an elevator because the impact on your knees when you come down.
Cause his joints hurt, so he knows.
Giving up game.
He like an athlete.
Yeah, he giving up game.
알겠습니다. 오늘 와주셔서 감사하고 지금까지 지민이었습니다. 괜찮아요?
Yeah, we alright.
잘 먹었어요?
I know.
안 좋은 생각 너무 많이 하면 이게 끝도 없습니다. 저도 많이 해봤잖아요. 안 좋은 생각 많이 하면 어차피 이게 꼬리를 계속 물고
You know
땅굴을
what?
파게
He
돼요.
refers to his depression a lot, like being sad sometimes.
About negative thoughts and stuff.
He really has a battle going on. We all have a battle going on though.
Yeah.
그러다가
Like we have the.
But to push
Some
yourself
of
so
us, though.
hard, you know, I'm sure he's going through a lot. To
Yeah.
To be an
Some
artist,
of us
I
have
mean-
real bad problems. We should take the Jimin. Oh, what's up, bro? Hey, you should look to Jimin,
Saw
bro.
them eyes, bro. Saw them eyes.
Yeah, bro. Maybe you should look to Jimin, man. Help you out. You know.
I got therapy. I got my therapist helping me out.
Hey, would you ever do that training, dancing, and all that? Even used to sing. Did you ever take a dance class?
No.
Would you ever take a dance class?
Yeah.
You mean a pop locket class? Because that's all he'll be doing.
Even if it was hip hop.
Watch out, bro.
You can't do it.
Get off me. Nigga, I can move more fluid than you, nigga. You can't even do this. Nigga. You all breaking.
It takes the right teacher.
Block man, motherfucker. Ain't no teacher, nigga. Your body don't move.
No, it takes the right teacher. I'm
Nigga,
sure.
your
I'm sure.
joints is effed up.
Nah, man. So I'm sure
Everything
it
you
takes the right
do is brick.
teacher. No, it takes the right teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Right teacher. Yeah, Jimmy can show you something.
느꼈던 거는 자기 얘기를 솔직하게 이렇게 얘기하면서 편하게 사는 사람이 몇이나 될까 이런 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 상황이 힘들 수는 있으나 내가 나를 힘들게 하지 말자. 내가 나를 욕하지는 말자.
Shouldn't point the finger at himself.
It seems that he is also a supportive shoulder to lean on for his band members and even someone to look up to for the older members.
예를 들어서 우리가 지금 함께 하고 있지만 평생 같이 안 할 수도 있는 건데 그렇기 때문에 더 노력해야 되는 건데.
In an interview with Teen Vogue RM mentioned Jimin saying, I get free life lessons from J-Hope and Jimin. Sometimes it's like they're 10 years older than me. In another interview, he has also said, many people think that Suga is like the grandfather of the group, but he acts more like a little kid.
Yes,
Jimin
he
is the
does.
opposite.
Suga the
He looks
goofy.
like a baby, but inside he's mature and like a grandfather. For BTS Festa, when members left each other compliments, J-Hope wrote, You're like my little brother, but sometimes it feels as if you really are an older brother. For 7 years, I've been relying on you a lot and I've gained so much strength from you. During an interview in Japan, J-Hope has also said, Jimin likes being playful. but he also is a mature person who thinks a lot. Whenever the members gather after award shows or before activities and talk, the words Jimin says really have depth. Even though he is younger, I respect him a lot.
Member I need when relieving my stress. 스트레스 해소할 때 제일 풀고 싶을 때 필요한 멤버. 하나,
이거 약간
둘.
갈라질 수도 있어요.
네, 갈라질 수
잘
있어요.
맞을 것 같아요.
하나, 둘, 셋.
지민이죠, 지민이.
지민이 힘들었는데 정말 지민이가 오자마자 웃음꽃이 제가 거의 뭐 웃음꽃이 활짝 피었습니다. 네. 정말 큰 힘이 됐고 도움이 됐고 진짜 모르겠어요. 정말 너무너무 고맙고 이 먼 길까지 와줘가지고.
Can we wait to your house?
여기서 선수들
진짜로?
끝났어?
난 진짜
끝났어 진짜. 다른 사람들 공연 어떻게 해? 왜 BTS 공연보다 더 멋있었어? 왜 그러는 거야?
동생이지만 형 같은 그런 매력을 가지고 있는
What did shirt say?
한 것을 담을 수 있는 친구고
Duck dive?
그리고 그 담는 그 큰 그릇만큼 뭔가 많은 것을 수용을 할 수 있는 그런 친구인 것 같습니다. 사랑스러운 친구죠. 사실 의지가 됐던 게 가장 되게 동생이지만 되게 고마웠던 점이었던 것 같아요. 저의 뭔가 큰 스트레스를 풀어주는 역할도 했었던 것 같아요. 네, 정말 그런 부분에서 고마운 점이 아닌가 싶습니다.
방탄 잘 챙겨줬습니다.
Do they make up their own names?
데뷔 전부터
I don't know.
뉴스도 잘 사주고 아이스크림도 잘 쏘고
I know RM did.
얘기해주고
In his interview from BTS Fifth Army Kit, answering the question about being able to give anything to the members, he said, "I'd like to give a superpower. To every member the ability of freezing time, especially Namjoon. He tends to get pressure as the leader of the team. I'd like him to just freeze time for a minute and get himself comfortable."
Okay.
사실 이 불안감을 되게 떨치게 해줬던 게 지민이에요. 지가 평소에 하듯이 막 장난치 쳐주는데 그런 생각을 잊게 만들었거든요. 그러니까 우리가 와서 팬이네.
저는 오늘은 진짜 팬이었어 진짜.
That's him right there, J-Hope.
진짜 됐잖아. 진짜 네가
Jimin make me want to outwork everybody.
Yeah. Does it make you want to be a better person?
Everybody makes me want to be a better person, man.
Dang, you that bad?
Huh?
You that bad?
Be a better person. And be a
Everybody makes you want to be a better person. That makes you the worst person on earth, nigga.
I think so.
God dang, you dealing with depression? You better look to Jimin. That's crazy, bro.
When you see good people, and you see good people want to do good, you know, yeah, you want to be a better person.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he got the fortune. He got the Louis Vuitton fortune cookie bag. It got a real fortune inside when you zip it open.
Really?
Yeah.
가는 비행기에 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 있는데 감히 나의 오늘 솔직히 거기서 1번 걸린 사람이 먼저 이렇게 차근차근 지민이 거다 마지막 지민이 왠지 지민이가
Sleep.
호지리로 할것 같은데
Sleep. Oh, yeah. Cute when he sleep too. For sure. Hey, when you look good when you sleep, that's how you win, bro. I look good when I sleep.
Oh no.
Why you got your leg? Oh, you a bitch. You wanted somebody to get between that.
That's how you be sleep.
You got me effed up. My legs in the air. I sleep with my legs in the air.
I got photos, bro. You know you got photos. Your legs was in the air, bro. You sleep.
All right, show me a photo with my leg in the air. My leg. You saw what he did? He had my legs in the air. Who sleeps with their? Who can sleep with their legs in the air? It's impossible.
No, I hope not.
Trash, bro.
3시간 걸립니다. 3시간 걸립니다.
48분만 주라. 예전에 하고 싶은 생 있으면 가야 해.
아니야.
나 어차피.
아니야, 네가.
Oh look, he said y'all can have my seat.
자리가 정해진 게 아니라 네가 가서 2등으로 고르면 돼. 너 앉고 싶은데.
그러니까 모두 보여. 그래 내가 딴 데 불러줄게.
I'll choose whatever you guys don't like.
근데 이제 지민이가
Dang.
어쨌든 너무 고마웠던 게 너무 이 그 가사 뭐 형 썼냐고 해서 이제
그 뭐 이건 내가 쓰게 됐다 그렇게 얘기를 하니까 그 지민이가 너무 이 가사가 너무 마음에 든다고 자기 얘기 같다고 너무 마음에 든다고 해서 그걸 여러 번 얘기를 해줬어요. 끝날 때까지 그 녹음하고 나서도 계속 형 나는 이 곡이 가사가 너무 좋다 그렇게 사실 얘기를 해준다는 게 되게 마음이잖아요. 정성이고 뭐 사실 뭐 요즘 남 잘 돼도 잘 된다고 박수 쳐주기 힘들고 모두가 배 아파하는 시대에
Everyone is jealous of others in a way.
뭔가 그 자기가 마음에 드는 거에 대해서 이걸 솔직히 뭐 너무 고맙다 잘 해줬다라고 얘기하는 게 너무 큰 마음이라고 느껴져요. 요즘에는 지민이가 워낙 잘하는 친구지만 그런 거예요. 그래서 근데 어쨌든 굳이 막 여러 번 얘기를 해주니까 지민이한테 너무 고마웠었어요.
Pause.
지민이는 뭐
I want to know, and I'm curious about this, you guys. Just you can tell me this right here. How did RM become the leader of the group, and
He
why
was the
is he
oldest,
the leader?
and I think he was the first member.
Because I feel like the leader is the best. The leader is the best of everything. You know what I'm saying? We think about art. You think about artists like you got let's go Drew Hill. Cisco is the best out of all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Well, I can't say Boys to Men, but
look at Michael Bivins.
Michael
Bell DeVoe.
Yeah, it's like
he was the business guy. The leader is not like a superhero group.
No, but
it's
the leader
usually
runs.
it is.
Yeah,
though.
he's like the captain. He runs everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, why is RM
Boys to Men?
Yeah, because if Jimin is the last, right?
Gladys Knight in the pitch.
But I'm like, why was
Temptations.
RM chosen to be leader of the group? Not saying that it's a bad thing because I like RM, but I'm
Isley
like,
Brothers.
why is he the leader of the group? Because the leader,
because he was first, like Jody said.
Yeah, he was older. He was first. It looked like he had his rap career taken off
even
on
though,
his own, independent, and
right.
they joined him. He joined.
He's probably the most famous already.
Yeah.
These guys came from obscurity. This guy auditioned to be in the group. They built the group based around RM. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm building a group around you, then the new people coming in, you teaching them the ropes. They still new. So even though they've been together 7 years, it's still that respect of you helped put me on. Like you taught me stuff when I didn't know what this was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cool.
If you don't know, now you know.
Now I know.
Just like Michael Jackson, Jermaine was the oldest brother,
If
so
we
he
are
probably
speaking
brought them
more
all
about
up. But
Jimin's
Michael
thoughtful
Jackson had
personality,
more.
one of the things I have
more-
to mention is him being a charity figure.
Not as kids, he
Global
wasn't a
Citizen
leader.
featured
Yeah,
BTS
kids he
in
wasn't.
7 ways BTS inspires the world to create lasting change, mentioning Jimin as one to support everyone's right to learn. Jimin, also named Pride of Busan, has made several donations to support education in his home community, donating money and resources to help students in need of financial assistance. He makes donations quietly by himself or through his dad. Jimin is a part of the Green Noble Club for Children as a high-value donator. Most recent news that we got about Jimin was about him donating 100 million won to educational institutions, including schools and libraries, and of him donating to his hometown in Busan to a program made to promote residents' welfare, supporting the vulnerable, and protecting youth. He also has visited orphanages in his free time on his own, after promising the kids there that he will be back.
맞아요, 오빠. 언니가 그 이름 처음 봤어.
He went to the orphanage.
아, 오빠 뭐야? 제대로 들어가려고 안 찍고 해줘.
Another sweet gesture Jimin does is he often sends flowers to his alma mater in Busan. In an interview with GQ when all of his solo song achievements were mentioned, his humble personality once again shined through as he answered, I don't think it should be taken literally. I think I'll be arrogant.
If I didn't
still
know,
lack a lot.
I would have thought that background was real. If I didn't know this was a photo shoot, and I seen the
I
end
think it's
photo, I
correct to
probably
say
would have
I'll
thought he
work
was in the
harder.
mountains.
A journalist has said that a cheeky thing Jimin does at the press
that
conferences,
hair.
Jimin usually would stare everyone in the eye, never breaking eye contact first, and making the reporters flustered. Also, one unique thing about his
I got
personality,
that microphone.
contrary to him being young and somewhat on the internet, he really doesn't know that much slang that the kids these days use. And he likes phone calls
Good.
over text messages.
Good.
Talk about a rare gem. The Korean fans even jokingly call him a muggle or park muggle.
야, 진짜 이게 말하는 게 어려워. 저 궁금해 이런 거. 어려워? 야, 이런 거 말고 어느 정도로 이런 것들. 좋아 이게. 다음. 아, 조용히 봐.
사실 귀걸이 하면 되게 간단해요. 저는 심플한 것만 주로 차기 때문에 이런
See how I mean the clear backgrounds, man? Nothing in the background.
Look how this man look right here, bro. This motherfucker look flawless. Flawless victory, fatality, animality, babality, friendship. And all that shit. Look at this man. Look at that sweater. That skin, that hair.
손민수가 도대체 누구예요?
그거를 손민수 한다라고 하는 거죠. 네, 따라
손민수 하십시오. 도대체 누구예요?
그거를 손민수 한다라고.
Is that moment where the eyes stop?
Is that a white shirt under the sweater?
No, that's a skin.
That's a necklace, bro.
You said a white shirt under
That's
the
a
sweater.
necklace that looked like the line of a shirt. That's all Jimin, baby. Powdery. I remember the lyric from Mulan. I want her paler than the moon, with eyes that shine like stars. That shit crazy.
여러분 손민수 하십시오. 아니 손민수가 누군지
See how the background clean though? That's an
아닙니다.
obvious choice, and you can see the
Japanese
lights in that
magazine
other
My
shot.
Mullet
You can see
Probably
the
all
lights.
set up
Jimin's
like
early
that, you think?
footsteps in Busan. One of the cafe owners where Jimin used to eat it said Jimin was good at studying, especially
never
math.
put
He
anything that
kindly
can
supported
distract you
disabled friends and was
behind
always
them.
on the class committee. In middle school, Jimin danced poppin' at the school festival with a great reception.
Poppin'.
When my friends and family got together on the way home to eat chicken, I asked him to give me his autograph, and he said shyly, I don't have a signature. I wish I had received his autograph at the time, and I regret it for the rest of my life. In an interview with the same magazine, Jimin's popping dance teacher has said he had many friends and was the type to get on well with others. He was intelligent, had leadership, and was the class president at school. There were times he would warn his friends who were being naughty, but it didn't make anyone feel unpleasant because he talks very well and politely. Whatever
even
it
know
is,
who was the
he's the
class
person to
president
act
in my
first,
school.
and he'll play around when it's time to play. I've never seen him badmouth his friends, not even once. During his extracurricular dance classes in junior high school, he was very popular amongst the older girl students, so there would be many fans waiting for the lesson to end. The dance teacher also mentioned that Jimin still stays in touch with him and the school, and he
Hold up,
thinks of
Goody.
Jimin.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to be like Jimin for 2 weeks. No, a week. A week. I'm gonna try to be like Jimin. Just 1 week for his birthday.
It's a dope challenge.
Every year, starting this year.
You gonna Jimify?
I'm gonna Jiminify. That means I'm not gonna talk bad to nobody. I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna work out.
Do jokes count? Jokes is being friendly, right?
What? I don't know. They say Jimin is the fun one. But for the whole week, I'm gonna be like Jimin, y'all. And I challenge you at home.
So jokes are a good thing.
I challenge you at home to do it
Jokes
too.
are good.
Let me know if y'all taking this Jimin birthday challenge. Jimin a day.
As someone he can trust. Link for the interview in the subscription box. In the BTS Beyond the Story book, Jimin said, I think the most ideal kind of person is an honest person. In the past, I tended to sweat the small stuff, and I would often hesitate in speaking out even when I had something to say. I wanted people to be smiling and have them near me, which is why I would sometimes resort to exaggeration. I'd be acting like someone else, in other words. Then, from 2019, I would stay silent when I wanted to be silent, and tried speaking out against things when I didn't like them. And that's when I began to see it clearly. It's not that I didn't want to be alone, I just didn't want to be left behind. In an interview around this time with Weverse, Jimin states, I'm the kind of person who likes to be loved. Looking back, I realized I do what I do not just for the work itself, but to be loved by my friends, family, the group, and fans. Even if I don't strictly owe our fans or group members anything in return, I feel a deep and sincere appreciation for all the things they do for me. I also saw some people for who they really are, some people who don't really care about me. Rather than pushing those people away, I learned how to react less emotionally to them. Likewise, I was able to be more emotionally honest with people who are very considerate toward me.
That's
right
the
now,
part I'm
Jimin's
trying to
side
get
job-
to.
And that's the part that the freaking army needs to do on this video. Take that advice and don't freaking be so mean in the comments.
Yeah, be like Jimin.
We're trying to learn, bro. Our shit isn't rooted in negativity. So, I mean, mostly when I say, I'm talking about him, you know, because, you know, this motherfucker is, he's ignorant on a lot of things. Toxic masculine. Homophobic. Dirty.
Dirty? I ain't never dirty.
Oh, I just wanted to see if you were still alive, my nigga. That's all. Yeah, I just want to see if you were on point.
Is actually being an angel. He also has fairies working under him.
Fairy?
요정은 제 하위 직급입니다. 전 천사거든요.
Oh wow. Oh
제가
wow.
부리는 사람들이고 저는 천사고. 제가 사실 천사인데 자꾸 이런 요정 같은 모습들을 보여서 미안합니다. 지민아 혹시
Yeah, I'm never gonna call myself a fairy. That's just not gonna happen. I'm a fairy. Oh well, hey, I'm your baby mama, but I sure ain't your.
So that's the pajama
weird
video.
as fuck to say too,
Yo.
bro. That's
Them
weird
chairs look
shit.
uncomfortable.
Yo,
Look how
uncomfortable
everybody's
as shit,
sitting.
but they sit on the ground all the time. So.
아 너가 천사야? 전 천사죠. 이제 제가 요정을 부리는 쪽이었고 직급이 좀 높았어요.
그래?
약간 팀장 그 정도
너
생각해요.
날개 어디 있어?
네?
날개 어디 있어?
그러니까 이제 뭐 밑에 내려왔을 때는 아니 타락 천사예요? 아 타락
천사. 또야 떨어졌구나 거기.
우리
That's him.
Yeah.
천사부터는 안 뛰는데 요정까지는 뛰어.
Angels don't fart.
내가 천사 직급이었어가지고.
다른 요정들이 질투해서 천국에서 쫓겨났다는 게 사실인가요?
Go ahead, Alicia. You getting highlighted because you joined the Patreon. I already know what you
Alicia.
want. Another one.
추락한 건가요? 자발적으로 내려온 건가요? 대답해 주세요.
아 어때요? 쫓겨났어요? 추락이에요? 자발적이에요? 뭐예요?
저는 프리다이빙으로
자발적이네.
네, 자발적으로
예.
네, 떨어졌습니다. 네.
김하은님이
He probably like, get your ass over here.
Like, how do they even know that's him with all that cover up?
Somebody had to leak that out to let it be known. Like
He got a hat, he got a mask.
나는 여러분의 호.
Tight.
볼게요. 아니면 한쪽 다리 뻗다.
그런 것도 되게 되지.
높이 내려봐봐. 뭐가 꽂히게요?
방탄소년단 지민이 비행기에서 한 행동은? 승무원이 아미인 거 눈치채고 비행기에 선물 두고 갔대. 개부럽다 진짜.
진짜 부럽겠다. 부럽다. 제가 경험했던 거 아니고 동기 언니였던 분이 지민이랑 옹성호 씨가 같이 탑승하게 된 거예요.
She was the flight attendant on the flight.
언니는 이제 나이가 많다 보니까 뭐 아미끼리 무슨 약속을 했고 잘 모르는데 어쨌든 같은 옆자리에 앉았으니까 사진 한 장 찍으면 안 될 거였는데 죄송합니다 하면서 되게 귀엽게 하시면서 사진 빼고 제가 사인.
Can I give you an autograph instead? So she asked for a photo. He said, "Can I give you an autograph?" He said, "I can't give you the no selfie." He don't want to be. He can't be having a girl in a picture with him. Probably.
Yep.
You know how they are with that shit, bro.
Right.
Dang.
근데 언니는
Can
나이가
we
많다
take a
보니까
picture?
뭐 아미끼리 무슨 약속을 했고 잘 모르는데 어쨌든 같은 옆자리에
Since she sat next to him, she wasn't working at the moment.
앉았으니까 사진 한 장 찍으면 안 될
Can we take a picture? She
거였는데
said.
죄송합니다 하면서 되게
He said, "I'm sorry," in a very cute way.
귀엽게 하시면서 사진 빼고 제가
Can I give you an autograph? See, he couldn't took the picture with her. Cause
Right.
put that on that shit on social media.
Army
Fans would
would've
go
flipped out.
crazy.
Yeah, they would've
Who's that bitch? Who that? Fuck, that shit is true, nigga. They be trying to lie.
Tina was saying that.
Man,
too.
yeah, man, it was man, motherfucker, man. I asked that shit, bro. Like in our first video. No, they could be with girl. It's not like that. Yes, it is.
Cause why wouldn't he go like this?
Yeah. Cause that shit would cause freaking chaos.
Yep.
사인해주면 안 될까요? 하셨대요. 그래서 사인 좋다고. 아무리 유명하고 그래도 이렇게까지 배려해 주시는 분은 솔직히 많진 않아요. 방탄 지민님도 역시 인성이 정말 최고고
that's right.
지금까지 큰 사랑을 받고 세계 최고가.
He let her down nicely too.
에피소드나 그런 게 있을까요?
And I was a flight attendant.
Right.
Usually you give a flight attendant a picture. She's serving you. She's working for the airline.
Well, she said that she wasn't working at that time, right?
She was off.
Yeah.
Or her friend wasn't working.
She wasn't working at that time.
I thought she was talking about.
She was sitting next to him.
I thought she said.
All right, Dwayne for sure. Shout out to Dwayne. Yeah, get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to join that Patreon too. Stop playing.
Yeah, I think she was sitting next to him, and she asked him for a photo, and he said, "I'm sorry, I can't give a photo, but I can give you an autograph."
So she's talking about her friend then?
I think she's talking about herself.
No, she said the lady was old next to him that she couldn't, that she didn't recognize. I don't know. We messed that all up.
Yeah.
Y'all, how many hours they got of footage right now, Jody? How much we gave so far?
Almost done.
This is an introduction video for Park Jimin, the main dancer and lead vocalist
fuck.
of the biggest and most successful group today,
Sorry, I know where we were
BTS.
at.
Real
I know where we were at.
Rewind! Y'all ready for the remix?
좀 안 될 거였는데 죄송합니다 하면서 되게 탑승하게 된 거예요. 말이
Heart attack.
심장이 멎을 뻔했는데 언니는 이제 나
And she was a bit older.
Who is she? My
On
coworker.
my co-worker's flight.
언니 지민이랑
BTS is important
이성호
together.
씨랑 같이 탑승하게 된
Go ahead, Dwayne. Get up in there, dog. You want that anime for sure? Get up in there. He upgraded that mother freaker.
거예요. 난리가 난 거죠. 심장이 멎을 뻔했는데 언니는 이제 나이가 많다 보니까
She was a bit older, and she probably didn't know what promise. She probably didn't know what promise armies made. Army promises pretend like you don't know them if you run into them.
I don't get it.
That's maybe Korean's culture.
I don't get it.
The armies promise that they're gonna pretend they don't know who they are, so respect their privacy. I guess if you see them in public, out of respect.
What's the point of being a fan if you can't say hi to the people you idolize? So you're just gonna idolize them through merchandise and music videos? You ever see them in real life? You can't say hi?
Yeah.
That's wow.
Awesome.
So I could be sitting next to you, a celebrity right now, be sitting next to you. Oh shit, man, it's Jody right here, bro. And I can't even say nothing to you because
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's crazy, bro.
I sat next to Niles for 40 minutes one time at this girl April's birthday party. Like this. Alright, should I say something? No, I ain't gonna say that. He don't recognize me, I don't recognize him. I'd recognize him, but
yeah.
Then he got up to go get something to eat, and I was like, damn it, I should have said something. But it felt like 40 minutes. It's probably like 8 minutes, but it's long enough.
Since she sat next to him in the plane, she was working at the moment. She wasn't working at the moment.
사진 한 장 찍으면
And she asked her to take a picture.
안 될 거였는데 죄송합니다 하면서 되게 귀엽게 하시면서
How did the whole army make the promise anyway? I probably
They got a website or some shit, social media
이렇게까지
account.
배려해 주시는 분은 솔직히 많진 않아요. 방탄 지민님.
먹여주셔가지고 행동도 더 조심하게 되고.
That's crazy.
그리고
pretend like you don't know me.
지민님하고 이 문제로 되게 얘기를 엄청.
That's crazy. I can't get with that.
되게 좋은 얘기 많이 해주셨거든요.
You know, if you ever see him, Jody, you gotta pretend like you don't know him.
Freak that.
Hey, could you? Hey,
I'm like, baby daddy.
You ain't in the army, Jody.
지민이가
You're right. So I could say hi to him.
애교가 많아요. 뭐 수고하신다 그러고 뭐 이렇게 어깨도 주물러주고 그랬죠.
이제 귀엽고 이제 조용조용한 성격인 줄 알았는데
Thought he was cute,
지내다
quiet.
보니까 얘도 되게 활발하더라고요. 장난도 많이 치고. 네. 아 근데 성격이 진짜 좋았어요. 착하고 그래가지고 뭐 학교에 그냥 금방 적응하더라고요. 애들도 지민이 많이 좋아하고. 아 맞다. 막 학교에서 이제 보통 체력 검사 이제 체력장 같은 거 하잖아요. 이제 전 그때 지민이가 얼굴도 하얗고 이제 귀엽게 생겨가지고 운동은 잘 안 할 줄 알았는데 얼굴만 애기지 진짜 몸은 또 그때부터 몸 되게 좋았어요. 운동도 되게 잘하더라고요. 거기 학교 이제 예고였거든요. 예고 친구들은 이제 운동을 잘 안 하더라고요. 근데 지민이랑 저는 이제 운동하는 거 좋아해가지고 둘이 계속 같이 다니면서 계속 기록 내기 했어요. 막 팔굽혀펴기, 막 멀리 뛰기 이런 기록 내기 했었어요. 이제 이번에 제가 농업고 나갔을 때 사진으로 응원해준 게 아직까지
I can see her voice.
너무 고마운 것 같아요.
여기 너무 좋아요. 많이 좋습니다.
로맨스? 로맨스?
저 이런 자기적인 거 되게 싫어하거든요. 물론 저희가 아이돌이지만.
Somebody commented on my video that Jimin doesn't like bromance and he's not with that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I doubt it based off what I've seen here.
근데 사실 지금도
They're always hugging on
저를 딱
each other.
봤을
What
때
about that
크기가
song,
나쁘진
Friends?
않죠. 여성분들이 입었을 때는요.
Never walk alone.
이 정도가
Something like
적당해요?
that.
아니면 좀 더 큰 게 좀 더 분들이 입었을
How does it look when women wear it?
때는요? 이 정도가 적당해요? 아니면 좀 더 큰 게
좀 더 긴 거야? 오케이, 그럼 됐어.
사이즈가 베리가 있을 거라서
4.5에서 5.
4.5에서 5로 할까요?
여러분들 입었을 때 기분 좋은 거야.
Remember, you're enough. Love yourself.
More about Jimin's personality and high
Yeah,
emotion
right.
to his quite serious, wise, and mature personality. Jimin also knows how to entertain a crowd on stage or off stage.
Who typed it, a girl or a guy?
Who typed what?
The bromance comment.
I don't know.
I like that hat.
Abs.
It was so strange to me.
What?
He took his jacket down to his shoulders, and the little kids in the orphanage screamed. Then when he took the jacket all the way off, they didn't say nothing.
You can see this more in the
Dumb
official
kids
BTS
alive.
content. Jimin seems to toss any competitiveness that he has aside
Fire.
and just has a fun time, entertaining the viewers and not taking himself too seriously.
How do you do that?
어떻습니까, 여러분? 사랑하면 끝까지 하면은 안 될 것이 없습니다. 오늘의 교훈 하면 된다. 이상 지민이었습니다. 수고하셨습니다.
Look at that shine on his hair.
걸쭉해질 때까지 기다리고.
I wish I had hair.
제가 이게 바로 센스.
Wow.
아까 지민이가 줬어야 돼.
아무도 없는 거야.
오늘 지민.
Also, as much as BTS say Jimin is the most thoughtful and serious, they also say that he is one of the funniest members. He seems to have perfect comedic timing. He's quick with the sass, reads the room, and lightens up everyone's mood.
타인의 성장을 도모하고 협동하는 사람. 아 근데 내가 본 지민은 되게 개인 발전에 되게 능숙한 사람인데. 그렇지. 그런 척하면서 당신들을 내가 키웠다는 생각 안 해봤지. 오지 마. 야, 내가 볼 때 이 표정 저녁 때만 나오는 것 같다. 오늘 지금 아니 아까는 안 나왔거든. 내가 장작 집에서 지금 발톱 보기 싫어.
너무 제보 오늘 아침에 공연하고 1.5%예요.
아 진짜?
1.5%. 나 오늘
진짜 씨 막. 진짜 씨 아니야. 아우 씨 막. 그냥 아우 저 내가 들어도 좀 욕 같았어요. 절대 아니에요, 여러분. 씨 막. 다 보실 수 있을까? 왜냐면 또 자꾸 신경 쓰이는데 기사 나는 거 아니야? 지민 욕 생방 중에 팬들에게 욕 막 이러는.
얘는 욕. 야야야야. 왜? 왜?
저는요 이 가방에서 뭐가 나오는지 알아요? 이게 나올 거예요. 여러분 저는
That's a bigger heart. Small heart.
들어온다.
Huh. Oh shoot.
힘을 넣어드릴게요.
들어온다.
He's down.
아, 조금 한겹 아, 뭐, 씨, 특히 고생했고. 저는 뭐, 저도 한 게 없어요.
왜 힘이 없어요? 저는 아직도
최대 그렇게 해야 돼.
근데 오늘 사람들이 잘 안 왔네. 남준이 형.
That's Jungkook right there.
Jungkook.
네? 못 던지면 괜찮아요.
DMR을 생략할게요.
How many of them is it all together?
7.
That Nike sweater, fire. I don't care how much Adidas you wear, Jody.
Which one?
That Nike in the white and black in the back. Yeah, that shit.
That over there?
Yeah.
It's alright. I thought he was a fanny pack on this sweater.
Who is that?
That was Jimin.
항상 지민이가 웃게 해주지만 2021년은 은근히 진영이 저를 웃겨줬다고 생각합니다.
이거는 찐이라니까.
아니 지민이는 2013년 때부터 쭉 되게
당신 감당 되겠어? 나 당신한테 이제 웃음 안 준다.
That's him?
갖고
In the pink?
도로
That ain't
갖고
yellow.
와. 야.
We already know he's
This
a good
naturally
performer.
gifted and talented man just wants to be on stage and perform in front of the crowd.
Yeah. I'm free.
That's the first time I've seen him wear glasses.
They showed him with glasses from the Dior in the Dior photo shoot.
Oh yes, yeah.
되게 다른 세상에 올 것 같아서 항상 너무
The LV, you mean the LV wraparound?
This love for stage reflects in an answer he gave in a Weverse interview. I don't consider my main profession, performing and singing, as going to work. But when I'm doing something else with the camera right in front of me, that feels like work. Singing and performing for our fans isn't work. It's something I really, really want to do.
That's tight.
내 세상.
In a GQ interview, he said, "Yes, the phrase dance is a world of my own is exactly right. I realized whenever I'm dancing, I feel happy and free, unburdened by any thoughts. Dance has the power to make me feel that way."
Tight.
Jimin, as a solo artist, is now just starting to show us his different color. When asked if there are any filters he hasn't shown yet, he answered, "Yes, there are many. If you look at the color of the filters
Janet
I've
Jackson
shown you,
style
it's only
outfit.
red, blue, and yellow. I think I showed you about half of it. I still have a lot to show you." In an interview with Vogue Korea, when asked about being talented at everything, Jimin answered, "As a pop artist, I want to excel at both dancing and singing. I also want to perform a diverse range of musical genres and themes instead of sticking to just one type. I want to show my fans only the best, but I also have to take a healthy, sustainable approach." Jimin has always been exemplary. From his younger school years till now, he has always been someone you can look up to and learn from. Are you ready to explore more of his artistry?
만들어 갈 수 있다.
More Jimin videos and articles in the description box.
There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was a birthday thing for Jimin, baby daddy. We got to see. Listen, I got to learn a lot about him, but not a lot, but a lot. Like, this video was an hour and 40 minutes. It could have been 40 minutes. There was a lot of fanboying in there.
Yeah.
It was fluffy. He was adding a lot of unnecessary fanboying moments, like seeing different images. I could tell, like, this person was a fanboy. But I really wanted to just learn about him, to get to know him. And there was a couple things in there that I really took, and I was like, all right, for sure. So about 30 minutes, 40 minutes into the video, I basically see what time it is with my baby daddy. And, you know, it's everything that I thought. But I learned a lot more new stuff, too. So I appreciate it, man. You know, good guy. He's getting it done right now. Today's his birthday. Hopefully, even though he's in the Army right now, they've orchestrated a way for him to get some birthday sex.
Yeah, right.
It's the best day of the year, right? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he getting his cock wet. What you think?
I thought the video was dope. I thought it was great information that we got with him. Learning what kind of man he is, what kind of person he is, what he went through, how his family, was there by his side.
I want to learn more about the family. There wasn't that much spent on that.
They were saying that how his father was stay outside. Most of the parents would come inside, but his father would stay outside. waited for him to come and everything like that, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? And learning what he had to go through. You know, learning about his shortcomings as well. You know, him having problems with with his legs. You know, little shit like that. You know, and the things that he overcome. I think that's dope because I also think that's very human because you're allowing us to see what kind of person he really is and what the things he go through in life. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And to know that he's been working really hard. Like we see he work hard, but it seems like it showed us that he's been working even harder before he was a part of the group, before he started the music industry. And I like to hear about that because learning about an artist or learning about any person about the work ethics that they had to go through and how hard they had to get there and to see where they are today, I think that is the most amazing thing ever. So I enjoyed this a lot. I like that him and his group members or whatever are truly brothers. You know what I'm saying? The love that they have for one another. You know what I'm saying? The connection that they have with one another. Them looking at each other as, you know, a whole. You know what I'm saying? Coming to each other to confide in each other. And I think that was amazing to even go by. So this video was fire, bro. I enjoyed every bit of it.
All right, I didn't enjoy every bit of it. Okay?
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
There was a lot. Some of the interviews with just fans like us giving their description, I could have done without that. We know he has fans. What I really loved was, you know, I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. I like people that can do stuff that I could only dream about. And this guy's drive and commitment and work ethic is just unparalleled. You know what I mean? I think they started off at 9 years old, from the karate to the, you know, the art school to the musicianship to the dancing, just trying to figure out what his strong point was going to be. He was clearly committed to not goofing off and just, you know, that's the way he has fun, is at soccer practice, at track meets, you know what I mean, as opposed to just hanging around kicking it. And you know, he made it to the top because of it. And even with a group like this, that's the creme de la creme of the top, he still rises like cream out of the best of the best. So, you know, this was a great day to celebrate his birthday. I keep my birthdays low key. You know, nobody never gave a jet for my birthday, like painted it. And I just, you know, when I see something like that, it's amazing. And he still pretty much remains humble to a great degree and doesn't let it get to him. He's still fighting his own demons and trying to get to where, you know, he wants to be mentally, just like the rest of us. Even though, you know, he could go on stage and perform in front of 100,000 people, he could still come home and want to push himself and be nice to the doorman that may open the door to the hotel he's going in. You know what I mean? And
that's big. That's
nice, lasting impression on everybody. So he just seems like a great guy. You know, full transparency. Them contracts ironclad. I didn't see not one auntie, not one school teacher, not one, not this dad who was at the actual.
They had a friend. They had a couple of friends.
That friend, because they couldn't get the friend to sign the contract. If they caught the friend before anybody else, they probably would have locked it down. Because, like, here in the States, a lot of times, it's like, oh, yeah, I was his next-door neighbor, and I lived down the street. And
I knew he was come to the ice cream truck.
You know, all his aunts and uncles would have been coming out the woodwork, telling baby stories. They none of that. Everybody, y'all want to keep this thing moving. So, it's you know, the whole world is the whole world is foreign to me. I appreciated seeing parts of Korea I never would have seen before, or parts I weren't familiar with. I didn't know the skyline was that beautiful. It's got me interested in more in Korean culture. You know, I have Korean friends, lots of them. Jackie's Korean too. One of my assistants for 3 years was Korean, him and his wife. His wife is named after one of the cities in Korea. And you know, they told me a lot. I've tried different traditional dishes, and I've been wanting to go since LaShawn Thomas went. And I heard about this music scene maybe 5-10 years ago, but I didn't know what they were saying. Like, music's really moving down there. One of my friends was flown to Korea just to DJ. They was interacting a lot with American DJs and American producers. It was like, yo, man, if things ain't popping right here, you should take yourself to Korea. You could probably make some moves down there. And I heard this when, like, my music career was kind of dwindling. So this had to be maybe 12 years ago. So, like, you know, it's amazing to see what they built, how they built it, and how strong it is. So I'm proud. I don't know them, but I'm proud of them. It's inspiring, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jimin.
Happy birthday to my baby daddy, Jimin, man. And I hope you guys appreciate the effort into the video. 3 hours we've been here, straight up. 3 hours watching this, and it's been a great gift. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I pride not just anime off being honest, transparent, honesty. Even Jimin said, honesty is the way to live. He's most proud of being honest. And understand that that's what we're doing. We're being honest. Yeah, could we have faked a lot of stuff in here and pretended to like all this? We could have. Is that what y'all want?
Some of them.
Everybody else is doing.
Some of them.
I think that most of them want to be lied to. And that's why the YouTube space of reactors who react, I see some of them and it just, I'd be like, dog, you just selling out for views. And I don't want to be that person. I just won't do it.
You win.
And it's true.
Perfect.
Go ahead, why? Go ahead, why? Join that Patreon. Why? Get them videos. Why? The thing is, like, there's something about me that is just doesn't. I just have to be. I have to be honest and 100 with y'all, man. And I hate fakeness. I despise you.
I don't have to be honest with all of them. They don't deserve my honesty.
I agree with that too.
But that's right there. There it is. That's honesty right there.
Yeah, I feel
for me
like,
to be fake, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, just to be fake with it, I need a contract that's saying I'm getting $10 million on the table or whatever, and I'm all right, you gotta do
I
this.
ain't even gonna lie, my nigga. A lot of them want to be lied to, bro. Just
Need-
tell me you like
Need
this
some
shit.
money, bro. You give me the bread like that, and that money coming in like that, bro, for sure. Yeah,
Bro.
I'll lie to you. I'll lie to you.
Guess what?
Well, let's not say his name. Remember we went to go look at a random reactor, fake K-pop reactor, and we saw he was to every little thing. How embarrassing was that for us to watch, right?
It was
And it was like clearly he's faking.
Yeah.
Like clearly he's faking for views. And then we looked to the comment section and said, watch what the army says. You look in the comments and say, oh, your reaction was awesome. That was amazing. They just eat it
At
up.
first, I thought you were faking it, and then I remembered that's how I was faking it too.
I'm like, oh my God, it can't be this easy. It's so easy but so hard. I just don't want to do that.
But I got something up my sleeve for y'all. And the crazy part, you talk about money, E-Man. Do you realize everything we saw in that video, that nothing was money? None of the songs is about money.
Yep.
It's interesting.
They wasn't showing money.
They didn't show how much he makes,
Yeah.
how much he got paid. Yeah, he
was
produced, he was
good.
program management.
That was
you know,
good.
it does not an angle for this music. It's not base related. They're not bragging about what they're wearing, to my knowledge, or what they can buy. So I think that was very pure for me to just hear music for the sake of music.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish, and as more and more Western influence comes in, like you hear more English words and more slang terms, I just hope it can stay pure. You know what I mean? To a degree, as much as possible, without getting too corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Well said. Well, guys, thank you guys so very much. I'm uploading this tonight. It's going to be a little later for you guys, but it's coming for Jimin's birthday. Make sure this bad boy
Happy
hits.
birthday,
Thank you guys.
Jimin.
Happy birthday, y'all, man. Yeah. Yo, not just anime, man. Jody Joe, E-Man Salad Ward. Peace.